Hello everybody. My name is Becky B, your go-to Palia variety streamer. Are you guys ready to relax and have a good time? Because those are the vibes for today. I hope you, we're just gonna start it off. Why doesn't it show the stranger from the outside? I have an animation for it. It doesn't show. You start me off looking bad, making me realize that I haven't fixed my mix-it-up bot. Okay. Alien hat image fix. Boo. Do it now. I will remember that if I see that. If I see that on a post-it note on my computer, I'll remember it. Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Your girl is good today. She is fantastic. She actually didn't get a lot of sleep, but she's fine. So you got your first RTP yesterday. It was random. It wasn't a plushie, but still, was it starred? Even if it wasn't starred, still wonderful. But was it starred, boo? Was it starred? I am going, so like, I know a lot of people had interest in continuing to try to get the plushie. It was starred. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Red Ice. I saw them. I appreciate you, boo. But yeah, a lot of people seem like they really wanted to keep doing honey lure stuff. So if you guys could give me, I'm actually gonna, because of the honey lure interest and to do more today, I'm actually gonna hop into the game as quickly as I can so that I can prepare to get some honey lures for you guys so that you guys don't have to use as many of your honey lures. Like, I know you guys don't care. I know you guys don't really care about using all of your honey lures, but I care about your honey lures, okay? And so I want to be the provider of the honey, all right? So let me live my best moment. Oh my gosh, I think I ate too much. Ugh. I was just up at my in-laws and they invited us over for dinner because I usually go have dinner with them on Sundays because it's the day that they don't work. And we had eel and we had grilled eel and was it samgyeopsal oppa? Yeah, we had samgyeopsal. Samgyeopsal 영어로 알아? 그 belly, pork belly 맞아? Okay, it's like pork belly. We had pork belly, and so I had pork belly and eel, and I am very, very full. But you know what's funny is like if my husband were to cut up some strawberries right now, I'd probably eat them. But I'm not telling him to do it because he's trying to feed the dog right now. Student chat. Becky I want to be the provider. I want to be the provider in this relationship, okay? So I'm definitely down to hunt for RTBs. I have to load up and craft and repair though. Don't worry, I need a little bit of time to make some honey lures. So if you guys don't mind, give me like the first hour of stream to like prepare and then like the next like 2 hours to more hours because you know your girl doesn't have anything to do tomorrow. Do I have anything to do tomorrow? I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. So we might play a little bit later. We might go a little bit later today just because we can. So, and die for strawberries right now. I think I'm gonna buy some later. I have strawberries in my fridge right now and I kind of want them, but I gotta wait. I just ate so much food. I've really gotta wait because like I'm getting to the point of pregnancy where eating a lot of food, even though I'm still like technically hungry, if I continue to eat, it's gonna make me feel nauseous. So, but I do need to eat them sooner than later if I'm gonna eat them because yesterday was the only time that I didn't feel nauseous going to sleep. And it was because the last time I had eaten was at like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And I went to bed at like, I think I officially went to sleep at like 2. So I felt totally fine. So I just need to not eat at that time. But I've already messed it up because I ate and it's like 9 o'clock now. So, being pregnant's hard, man. I'm very excited for this baby to be out of me, but I'm also like terrified. You look at strawberries the wrong way. Here they go bad. Is it like avocados? It sounds really similar to avocados. I was gonna say you give them one nasty look and the avocado will never forgive you. Like That's what I feel like. It's strawberries and avocados the same. But I've had the strawberries for like a week now, and they're still kicking. They're still doing good. I do need to eat them tomorrow though. I do need to eat them tomorrow. Also, I found a new method to give the dog medicine, and it's thanks to Hubby B because I didn't think of it. So, Gyower's medicine, the dog's medicine, I told you guys he has to take medicine for a month. And then we're going to do another blood test with him. So, his medicine comes in like powdered form. It's all powdered. And so, I have been trying to dump the powder from the little packet into his mouth, and it hasn't been working, okay? You do you, Mr. Bean. Don't even worry about it. I appreciate you, boo. And so, like, I've been trying to pour it down his mouth, but he gets like, nah, 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 and I can't get it in his mouth properly. Exactly how he looks when he does it, by the way. Gotta get paid. I've earned so much money in this game. Oh my goodness. That better be an actual achievement. But so Hubby B was like, this is really hard because I have to give him 2 packets of it and he hates it. He's like, why don't you just pour it onto a spoon and then dump it in his mouth? And I'm like, that's a great idea. So now I got a big plastic old spoon. I dumped all the powder medicine into the spoon, made him open his mouth, dropped it in, and he ate it all. Perfectly fine, was happy, and was not traumatized from me trying to feed him. Hello, Eternity. Welcome on in. How you doing, boo? So we found a new method. It's gonna work, and I'm going to give him medicine. At this point, I'm giving him medicine 3 times a day because he's a really good boy. I wish that they had just given me the pills. I always forget to ask for my vet. I wasn't there when he got the medicine. I would have said something if I was there, but I prefer to have just the pill form of the animal's medicine and then dump it down their throat. It's so much easier than dealing with what I'm dealing with now with the powder, because I know it tastes bad and I know my dog doesn't like it. But yeah, he's such a good boy. Hey Abba, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome in, boo. I hope you are well. Okay, I need to seed. Okay, well, no, hold on. I need to do multiple things. Give me a hot second. I'll figure it out. Welcome back, boo. Welcome back. But yeah, so putting it on a spoon is the way to go. I put it on a spoon, I dump it in his mouth, he goes, nyah, 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 and then he's all good. So, I'm happy we found a method, because I've got to do this for an entire month. I have to do it for an entire month of his poor existence. This poor freaking dog has to take gross medicine for an entire month. I know it tastes bad, and I feel so bad for him, but what has to be done to keep him healthy. I have plans for my future with this dog, and one of those plans in the future, the biggest thing that I was like, when I heard the dog was sick, and I know this is probably not the best, like, response to it, but, like, I should be thinking of other things that are way more important, but I was just like, if he's sick and he dies, then, like, I don't get to have my pictures with him and the cherry blossoms and the baby. Because right now it's cherry blossom season. The cherry blossoms are gorgeous. Okay? They're gorgeous. And my biggest thing I want to do is I want to take pictures with the cherry blossoms, and I want to sit Gyoa down and the baby down and take pictures of both of them with the cherry blossoms. This is my goal in life as a parent, okay? I have small little goals. That's one of my goals, okay? And I want that so badly for my animals and, well, my animal that can go outside. And the baby. And so this is what I want. These are my future goals and hopes and dreams. So the dog needs to be healthy so that I can get my pictures. Good, thank you. Please give your fur doggy a hug for me. I will give him a hug for all of you guys, because I know how much you guys care about him, and I know you worry just as much as I do when it comes to this beautiful, beautiful dog. Which, by the way, he now refuses to use his new bed. I gotta tell, wait. Sunny is live 할 때는 겨울은 계속 내가 했는데 계속은 안 가. 그냥 이리와 예쁘게 했는데 겨울은 생각 없었어. 오빠다 편해. I'm telling my husband, I'm like, I need you to I need you to get the dog to get more comfortable with his new bedding because he freaking hates it. He hates his new bed, but it's soft and cozy. And the only reason, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. 구독해줘서 감사합니다. The only reason that he doesn't like it is because it's too poofy compared to his old bed. And so it just makes me so upset because I'm just like, you can just, it's not a big deal, Gower. Just lay in it. Just lay in it. It's so soft and comfortable. I promise you'll love it. But he doesn't believe me. He does not believe that he's gonna love it. So I'm gonna go, but nice seeing you again. It was nice seeing you too, mister. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and live your best life, boo. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to, hold on. What am I doing? Okay, no, I wanted another apple tree. That's the big thing. I wanted another apple tree on this. I wish this was more organized, by the way. The lack of organization that this all has here really bothers me, but I'm just trying to push through it. But oh my gosh, so the dog, he really could live his best life on a really comfy bed. But does he? No, he doesn't. No, he chooses not to. He chooses no. So my freaking it's a nice bed. It's not like I'm torturing him or anything. I gave him a brand new bed because one of you guys bought it during the subathon and he just refuses. I love my dog, but sometimes I'm just like, can you just like the nice things that we buy you? But it's the same with the cats. I could buy them like the best toy ever and they would prefer, like 100% would prefer to hang out in a box that is like meant for recycling. Hey, Lucas, welcome on in. How you doing, boo? Welcome. And Storm, welcome on in. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of things right now. 23 slices. I gotta figure out. Hello, One. I guess I'm gonna call you One. Welcome on in, boo. How you doing? I was gonna say, I really need to figure out what I want to do with the pizza slices. That's something I know I can edit your guys' pizza slices. I don't know what I want to do with them. Doggo is doing great today. We got a new method of giving him medicine with a spoon, and he prefers it that way. He eats it much faster, and he's happier after, and is not as traumatized. So, he's doing good. He actually, like, today, he's been in such a happy mood. He's been so happy and, like, giddy compared to yesterday. I think his stomach was hurting yesterday. Like, now that I see how he's acting now, I really do think that he was in a little, his stomach was, he was uncomfortable yesterday. He wasn't in, I don't think he was in pain because I know how he acts. I know how my dog acts when he's in pain. He wasn't in pain, but he was very uncomfortable. I could see that he was uncomfortable yesterday. So today he is acting so much more comfortable. He's been jumping around. He is actually really happy today. And I'm happy he's happy. Probably needs, I put it, okay, Ava, you say that probably needs a blanket that Doggo is familiar with. There's a blanket on top of it that he used on his old bed. I literally switched the beds but kept the blanket, and he refuses. He's a stubborn dog. I did that. I didn't do it at first. Hubby B was like, you should put a blanket over it. I'm like, that's a good idea. And so we put his blanket on it, and he still does not want to use his bed. I did that. Yeah, I redeem every time I'm here. I appreciate you guys for getting your pizza slices. I remember when we added pizza slices to the mix. And I wonder if, like, new people come in and they're like, what was the purpose of the pizza slice? Like, don't worry about it. Just pretend like you work at Home Depot. And when you do something good, you don't get a promotion, you get a pizza party. I just realized I could claim things. I'm so used to YouTube's. Yes, Raven, there's channel points. That's why that's kind of a big reason I really do enjoy what they've done with Twitch in comparison to YouTube. There's not as much integration with YouTube where you can get like, there's no channel points or anything. It doesn't make it as fun. Like, I still go live on YouTube, obviously. It's a great place to go live, and I built a live channel on that over there. But yeah, there's so many fun things you can do, and all you gotta do is watch and you get channel points, which is fun. He will get used to it, hun. It'll just take him some time. He's such an old man. He doesn't like change. I love, hold on. I need to. Yaura. Well, okay, maybe he might come over. Yaur. Oh, no, he turned around. He's like, I hate that bed. I'm not coming over. He'll get used to it. He'll get used to it. I just got to keep telling myself he'll get used to it. This poor dog. I'm trying to force. I am so mean for trying to force a brand new doggy bed on him. Brand spanking new. Right out of the package. Super comfy and fluffy. So much more fluffier than his old bed. And I am so rude for ever thinking that I could give that to him. That was rude on my part. I can see that now. Hey Nini, welcome on in, boo. How you doing? What was I? Oh, okay. I want to open this. I need to go through my stickers because I don't pay attention to my stickers. Okay, what needs? I'm gonna try to sleep 2 days, no sleep. Miss Becky, try to love your fur base as much as you can, and you're not mean. Aw, thank you. Go get some sleep, boo. Go get some sleep, and come on back when you're well rested. I would rather you be well. Oh, okay. I don't have enough for that. I would rather you be well rested. You go do you, boo. Thank you so much for stopping by. You had 10,000 gold in silk? Wait, is selling silk like a method of making money? Because I will sell my silk. Yaura, come here, babies. I promise the bed is good for you. It's not gonna, it's fine. Yaura. Hold on, let me see if I can just get him in the room. Let's see if we can get him in the room. Yaura. Oh, come on now. Never mind. He instantly, the second I put.
This my favorite thing.
Hey, Scriptic, welcome in.
Forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake.
Selling silk in stacks of 50 is amazing. 46 silk was 10,000. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like I'm going to. Hold on. Am I making silk right now? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're just going to keep making silk forever then. I have 50. Wait, I have 50 here. So if I sell those and put these here. Actually, I'm just going to keep those there. Wait, I want to go sell 50 silk now because I have 46 other silk. So, hello. Wait a minute. Hi, Bubbles. How you feeling today, boo? That's a lot of gold. Oh my gosh, I am going to get rich off of silk now. Thank you guys for enlightening me. Good morning, Mrs. Becky, Mr. B, and Baby B. Thank you. Good morning. How are you doing today? Like cramping and starving? Yeah, I want to tell you it gets better, but the cramping will. The cramping will get better, hopefully. And I guess I say in my part, the cramping got better for me, but I know every pregnancy can be different because, like, I still deal with, like, morning sickness, and I'm, like, what am I, 33 weeks pregnant? I can't remember. I keep losing track of how many weeks I'm pregnant, but the cramping did go away, and it got replaced by Braxton Hicks because I'm having one right now. You know what's really weird about the Braxton Hicks is the amount of stiffness, how rock hard my stomach is right now, like a freaking rock. It's crazy, and then it just goes away, and then it's back to being like squishy baby in there. Hello, Belle. Welcome in. You just woke up because it's morning for you. Good morning. I hope you slept well. Great. I keep 100 silk and sell the rest. Should I be doing that? I don't know. Do I need silk? Is silk, like, super important for, like, making stuff? I will do that. But... Hey, Dixie. Welcome on in. I am doing well. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic. The dog is doing good. The baby's doing good. We're all doing good today. We're having a fantastic day. I'm just going to put more on the apples. Okay, and then the last 6 I'm just going to randomly distribute. Okay, there we go. Silk, I believe, is mainly used for furniture making. Oh, okay. Definitely for definitely a contraction. Well, Braxton Hick, that is. Yeah, it's definitely not a contraction. Don't worry. I'm not, because I was trying to explain it to my mother-in-law. Turns out when you try to translate Braxton Hick in Korean, it just turns into Braxton Hick. So it's like It doesn't, hold on. I don't think I said that right. It translates okay. Burak스턴 hiksh. That's what it translates to. That doesn't help anybody. It literally translates to Braxton Hick. So I couldn't explain it to my mother. So I was like, it's like the practice, and I don't know cramp. So I'm like, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. I don't know what the word cramp is. So I'm like, it's like this feeling. And I just tell her, I'm like, it goes, and then it lets go. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, not everyone has it, but I do. Hello, Grambo. Mrs. Grambo, welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, you're also great. I'm glad. I used to make certain things, but I never ran out keeping 100. Well, I've been selling all my silk, but I've been selling all of the fabric for it with silk thread. I didn't realize that I should keep the silk to sell the silk and make more money. The silk is worth more than the silk thread, right? I don't play this game right. I'm not good at this game. Can you tell? I am very, very bad. Okay, hold on. Just trying to make me sleep on a new doggy bed. Your fur baby is so funny. Anyways, good night. Good night. Have you on my prayers, Mrs. Becky. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. Sleep well and have the lovely dreams, okay? This looks fun. This is fun. Wait, do you mean the game? Yes, the game is fun. Do you know Palia is free? That you could go and get it yourself, like, easily, because it's free. It's on Steam. And you can earn drops right now, which you're doing. You're currently earning drops. I don't know if you know that. You are currently in the process of earning drops. So, okay, I have a lot of pallium bars as well. Okay, I really need to make more storage. So, if that's not your main focus in game, then yeah, I'd sell it. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna sell it. I didn't realize I could sell it. I'm gonna sell it. So, I hope you feel special. You're the only person I watch play something that's not Zomboid. Aw, Dixie, thank you. I mean, you watch me play Zomboid too, so you watch a little bit of both. I feel like you're always like a little bit of both. I would watch your streams more, boo. However, your streams happen to be at a time that I can't watch it. Oh no, don't do that. Sorry, because I'm sleeping. So, but know that the support is there in spirit. Alive, but in spirit. Oh, it's on the Switch too. Sorry. Yes, it's on the Switch too. Did she mention it's free? I was going to say, yeah, it's on Steam and it's on the Switch. And I think I heard it's on Epic. I haven't looked personally, but I heard it's on Epic. But yeah, it's free on all of those platforms. You should totally play it. Become addicted and then join us for all of our addictions. I'm just saying. We are gonna try to hunt today, but I gotta figure out how I gotta make some lures. I don't have any lures right now. So yesterday I ran around Palia for like 4 hours just mining. Do you have the compass? The compass makes the mining. Are you mining for gold? If you're mining for gold, the compass makes that so much easier. So I recommend getting a compass. Okay, I have the starred. I have so many starred carrots. So many, but I need to use the not starred carrots. I want to keep the starred foods. I might just keep these for focus. And then put the stars. Hold on. This one's not starred. This one is starred. I want to keep the starred stuff so like whenever we do cooking, we have starred stuff. Okay. Steam, Switch, Epic, sometime during 2025, even console. Ooh, they better fix the Switch before they move on to another console, though. I'm just saying, Switch players have it so rough. They better are like maybe they've just been waiting for like the Switch 2 to come out. Which, by the way, have you guys seen the prices of the games on the Switch 2? I don't want the Switch 2. I barely play my Switch 1 anyways, but like, dang. Yeah, golden, pallium. I buy the compass with the guild coins. You can make the compass, boo. Have you tried making the compass? Hold on. Let me see what the ingredients are for the compass. The ore compass, you just need silver, iron bar, and stone brick. If you have those things, you can make them yourself. So you don't have to, but I usually save it to buy gold because I want to make honey lures. So the Palia Overwolf app makes everything easier, honestly. What is that? Wait, I got a plushie bag, a plushie prize bag, and oh my gosh. It's the giant Chappa. I love that. Yeah, you don't have as much silver now. Okay, my booze. How do you get silver? Do you have to get it from the copper rocks? Is that where you get the silver from? I can't remember. I also need silver. We might do a little bit of mining today. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna actually eat these for focus right now. Copper rocks. Okay, so if I just go into like Kilima and just like, oh, you can't eat the potatoes. 11, baby girl. You're okay, boo. 11 doesn't agree. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's meowing a lot. Mining the medium and large copper noise. This is why I can't play this game without being live. Because I found the silver drops are random when mining any ore. Interesting. I thought it was my cat. Okay, hold on. Let me go grab. Hold on. I'm going to tell you why. You want to see why she's meowing? Give me a half second. She caught this right here. This right here, booze. For anyone who is new here, if you're not new here, you know what this is. This is my cat 11's favorite toy. It is a headband. It is mangled. It is gross and grody. I have to wash it like every week or so. What are you playing with now? She's like really crying. It is gross. It is mangled. I have to put it through the laundry multiple times a month because it is just so grody because she's always has it in her mouth. This is her favorite toy. Out of any toy in the house that I've ever bought her, this is her favorite toy. You took it? No. Okay. So what I do is if I don't, okay, don't come for me. If I don't take it, she will not stop meowing. Okay. I went and Googled, why do cats like grab a toy and then meow a whole bunch with it in their mouth? Oh, now 7's meowing. 7. I see you. Come here. So the reason that they do it is because they're like showing off, like, look what I got. And so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take it and then you're supposed to praise them for like it's like them like hunting. And I'm like, you're such a good hunter, but then she attacked me, and now I know that I need to clip her claws tomorrow. So mine do it too because of the catnip. There's no catnip in that. I don't even give my cats catnip because I'm scared of how hyper they already are. They don't need to be any more hyper. So I prefer to just let them live their life the way they are. I've given them catnip before, and 11, she went freaking crazy. My cats don't relax. They get hyped up. Although when I was younger, I had a cat. Her name was Pepper. She was my first cat. She was a cat that when you gave her catnip, she just like sat there and licked it. She rubbed herself in it a little bit, but she mostly licked it. And then she just like passed out. And she's like, I feel good. Like, it was really cute. Oh, okay. Now the cats are playing with each other. Now they're fine. So I am thankful, by the way, that my cats play together really well. So they are happy friends, and I appreciate it. Hi, 7. Oh gosh. Ed Mangus is not affected by catnip. He goes psycho when he smells mint, though. Interesting. That's my cat. My cats are just crazy. I've given them catnip toys before, and they just got really, really hyper, and then like they even started like attacking Gower's tail and everything, and Gower was like, what are you doing? Stop it. So I do it for the sake of us, but I do it for the sake of Gower, so he doesn't have to get bothered by the cats. Poor Gower. Do you guys know the reason why I have 3 pets? Do you guys know the reason why I have 3 pets instead of just 1? Because I could have stopped at 1. I really could have. But I got the first animal that I got, hold on, I'm looking up if you're wondering why I'm looking off in the distance, I am looking at the rummage piles. C8 for Kilima. C8. Okay, right near the water. Bam. Let's go. So the first pet I got out of the 3 pets was Gower. So I got Gower. He was a rescue dog from the shelter. I remember the first day I left him alone because I had to go to class because I got him when I was a university student, which was probably really irresponsible on my part. I didn't need to get a dog at the time. I really should have just saved my money for like tuition and stuff. But I was like, I want a dog. So I got one. Do you love your babies? That's why you got 3. Yes. But I got the dog. And the first time, I remember the first time I left him home alone, I had a 1-hour class. And after my 1-hour class was done, I sprinted from, like, I lived right near the university. I sprinted, okay, from my class back home. Dog was totally fine. Totally okay, chill. But then it got me thinking, I'm like, oh, my poor dog, he's probably, like, really lonely being home alone. And I have so many classes I have to take. He needs a friend. But I don't want another dog because I don't know if I can, I'm a first-time dog owner, and I don't know if I can handle another dog, but I know cats. And so I had started considering getting a cat. And I was a part of a Facebook group for, like, people who foster and animals and everything. And so I was a part of this group, and I saw that in the group, they're like, hey, I have this small little kitten I found in the parking lot. The mother abandoned it. It's been crying all day. I finally was able to catch her, and she's in my house. However, we have other cats that what's wrong with a woof woof? I'm not confident with woof woofs. That's why, Haas. But welcome on in, boo. I'm not confident with woof woofs. And so my dog listens really well naturally, but I don't know how to handle a dog that doesn't listen. And so that was my big thing. I'd be a woof woof. But so she was saying that she's like, we have dogs in the house, but our children are allergic to cats. So we need to get rid of this cat from our house. And the poor cat has been living inside of like a closet in our house because we don't have anywhere else to put the cat. And so I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know if my dog's good with cats, but let me foster. I'm like, I'll foster. She's like, great, I will help you find a home for the cat. You foster the cat till then. I'm like, cool. I might keep him. And she's like, what? I'm like, I might keep the cat. I'm going to start with fostering. And she's like, oh, okay, well, like, I won't work really hard to find a home. I'm like, okay. And so I took the kitten in. She was like this big. She was super, I could scoop her. I could literally like scoop her up in my hands, and I had tiny hands, okay? And so I got her, and Geller was like super interested in her. Hold on, I'm gonna get the rummage pile. Yay! Okay, and I'm gonna get the other. Okay, no, I really want to do Maji Market, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go for the other rummage pile in Bahari. But I went and I was like, we're going to foster and everything. And Gower fell in love with this kitten. This kitten fell in love with Gower. And it was 11, the black cat. She was the second cat that I got, or the second pet that I got. And so she was like all over Gower. She was a kitten. She was super playful. And she wouldn't let Gower sleep. So Gower would lay down, and he would lay his little head down like this, and she would just attack his face or attack his tail or something. And I'm like, okay, well, I got this cat so that Gower wouldn't be lonely, but I think the cat is bugging him too much. So I was like, okay, all right, so maybe having one cat's not the answer. Maybe my cat needs a friend. So that's when I got 7. Also, I ended up informing the lady. I'm like, after like a week of having 11, I was like, I'm not fostering her. She's mine now. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yep, she's mine. So it was very much a failed foster. And so I was just like, maybe my little tiny kitten needs another cat because she's super hyper, and the dog needs sleep, and he's getting annoyed that he was not annoyed. He actually adores 11, and he only adores 11. He will play with 7, but 11 is his favorite. And so he lets 11 do whatever. 7 can't. 7 gets too close. Sometimes he'll growl. But has never growled at 11. Unless he thought 11 was 7. And then when he saw her, he stopped growling. And so I was like, okay, let me get another cat. Because I know how to handle cats. So I knew this cat that was in a really bad situation. So wait, H5. H5 is this rummage pile here. It's somewhere here. Okay.
Hello.
Gonna head over. Hello, Willis. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. That's how I got one of my dogs. Went to go get crickets for my lizards, and guy asked if I wanted a dog he was holding because his daughter was allergic at the pet store, but wouldn't refund the guy's money. Oh, I would have taken that dog in a heartbeat if my husband wasn't around. Biggest thing is my husband wasn't around. My husband does not want any more pets. He loves our pets, but does not want any more. Want both a cat and a dog, but I have a small apartment. I will say I have a small apartment. I have 3 pets, and I'm bringing a baby into this house. As long as, the biggest thing when it comes to dogs, as long as you give them daily walks, then I don't think it matters about the size. The size of the apartment does matter, but if you're not having a whole bunch of animals, and to be able to raise cats and dogs like how my animals are, where they're all very comfortable with each other, you need to make sure that it's a hot dog. You need to wait, where am I going? Yeah, I'm going this way. You need to make sure that you get the dog first and then get the cat as a kitten. I don't always like to foster kittens, but that was the big thing, is like I needed the cats to be kittens so that they grew up with the dog and they were never scared of the dog. So they were, I think 11 was scared of Geller for like 1 hour. And then she was like, look, it's a big cat, and was totally in love. And then 7 had no fear of Geller because the house that he came from, the house that he came from had like 3 dogs, it was like 3 dogs and like something like 2 or 3 adult cats. And then there are 5 kittens, and it was all in a 1-room apartment, and she would take turns letting the animals out. And in the sense of letting the animals out by taking turns, what she would do is she would cage the cats so that the cats would come out at a certain time, the dogs would come out at a certain time. And I'm like, this seems cruel. I love that you guys are both here. I love that you guys are both here. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna wait, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Hello.
Sorry. 11 just knocked down a whole bunch of stuff in the living room. That's like baby stuff that we need to clean. And it's like all over the living room now. It's fine. My husband will take care of it. But, yeah, so 7 had a really like no room to really grow and everything. Granted, he was a kitten, but I was like, this is a horrible living situation. So I will adopt 7. And so I got 7. 7 was, again, totally fine with Yower, but it took, I think, a day for the cats to be okay with each other. And then once they were okay with each other, they started playing a lot with each other. And now sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes Yower will be really sad because he wants to play with the cats, but they don't want to play with him. And it makes me feel really bad. But he's such a good dog. When he plays with them, he is so gentle and so sweet. I literally just cannot. He is just great. The hunter horns? Ooh, look at you, boo. Okay, I need to go find people. You. I need to go see Ho Daddy. I'm running to Ho Daddy. Hello, Ducky. Welcome on in and enjoy your lurk, Lucas. We'll see you in the next one. But yeah, so that's kind of the journey of how I ended up with 3 pets. We got Yower. Yower was lonely. You can't tell me he wasn't. Yower was lonely, so then we got 11. 11 was crazy, so then we got 7 so they could be crazy together. And now Gyewer gets sleep. He plays with them when he wants to play with them. And they all live very harmoniously. I think the only... Honestly, it's just 7 and 11. The cats are the only ones that ever get into fights. But it's mostly because 7 wants to assert his dominance on her. Because he's like, I'm the alpha cat. You're sleeping, you look comfy, I want your comfy spot. So he does that to her all the time. I literally had to throw a stuffed animal at him today to make him stop because I can't get up in time to like knock him over. To like push him out of the way to stop trying to get 11's spot. So I threw my penguin at him today. How your hair looks really great today. I'm jealous. Thank you. I am doing the curly hair method and trying to get my hair to dry with its natural curls because I guess I have natural curls. And so I did that, but I don't have curly hair products. However, I just talked to my mother-in-law today and I asked her, I'm like, I had to translate it because I didn't know how to explain it. I'm like, do you have curly hair products to help hold the curls? And she's like, here, try this. And she just gave it to me because my mother-in-law is a hairdresser, by the way. So she's like, if you need more, let me know and I'll just get you some from the salon. I'm like, thank you. So, Mark Anthony curl cream, I swear by it. I can't get the curl stuff as easily in Korea, so I just got to go with whatever Korean products my mother-in-law has. And then if I ask my mother-in-law, I can get them for free. Because my mother-in-law doesn't make me pay for anything because she's a wonderful human that I love dearly. So she's so good to me. I use spray bottles for my cats and spray them with water. I feel bad doing that. I feel really bad doing that. Bonus free hair? Heck yeah. Yeah, literally. Becky, you became an 엄마? You became a mom? Wait, are you speaking Korean? 7. Stop crying. I'm such a great mom. Okay, I'm gonna buy gold bars. Buy. That'll make me at least 3 honey lures. Gyewer. 7. What's up, boo? Oh, he's announcing. Okay, you want to know something that 7 loves to do? He loves to announce to the world that he's about to go use the litter box. That's why he's crying right now. Because he is now going into the litter box. But yeah, no, most of the things I do with my hair are all free. The only thing that I get that's not free for my hair is, my hair mask. I buy my own hair mask just because I like the product that I use. What you doing, buddy? Looks like he's doing acrobats trying to get into that litter box right now, which he shouldn't. He has plenty of room. Hi, 7. Do you want to come over here?
Hello.
7. Don't ignore me, 7.
Hello.
7. It's ignoring me. Hello, Dorf and Alondra. Welcome on in. How you doing, booze? He completely ignored me and walked away. Why? Oh my gosh, the second my husband goes to walk the dog, they go freaking crazy. 7! I'm trying to stream, guys. Can you guys just wait until... Hi, welcome back. Wow, you just like ran in here. Come here. Okay, goodbye. Ignore me. It's payback. I love you, boo thing. Wait, what did I ignore? Did I ignore you? I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna let him cry it out. We're gonna use the cry it out method for 7. Because I cannot with this cat. They were so calm before I started streaming. Literally so calm, so like, just so sweet and wonderful. And now they're just like, let me sing you the song of my people. I said Beck is becoming a 엄마. Oh, I'm becoming an 엄마. Oh, I thought you were telling me you were becoming an 엄마. Yes, but I'm not gonna use Korean. I'm gonna be a mom. My husband will go by appa, but I'll go by mom. Or like mama when she's like really little. I don't want my baby to call me like mom in Korean. It doesn't feel like I'm a mom. I don't feel mom-like. It doesn't give mom vibes to me. But, gosh, I keep trying to have a conversation with you guys, and I can't because the freaking cats, and I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay. Okay. It goes mommy, mama, mom, Becky, bruh. Wait, no, let's switch the mama and the mommy because mama definitely comes first because babies have such a hard time, like, speaking long words. So, to F you. I was never like that with my mommy. Oh, I need freaking apples. Okay. When are you guys gonna give me apples? When are you guys gonna give me apples? Let's go find the kid. The bug kid. It really does. My 13-year-old call me bro once. I was never like that to my mommy. That is wild. I wasn't. I never was like that. Oh, Rem, welcome in. I don't think I said hi to you, boo. Welcome on in, boo. The worst thing I did was call my mom by her name instead of mom for the longest when I started talking. Oh, I will teach my daughter like all of our names because it's really important in case like something were to happen if she got lost or something to know like parents' actual names. Oh gosh, stop it. Okay, let's go. But yeah, I think it might hurt me a little bit if she calls me. She'd be like, Becky. I'm just like, no, I'm mommy. Stop it. Stop it right now. I think I tried to call my mom by her name once and she also was not a big fan of it. Wait until the FUs. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually said FU to my mother before. I really don't think I have. But I swear with my mom. That's the thing. But I didn't start swearing with my mom until I became older. Until I got older and we had like an adult relationship with each other. And then, like, I would add, like, again, as I said yesterday, I'd, like, sprinkle a fuck in there every now and then. So, my kids randomly call me Mrs. Nancy. I love that. I love that. 74 pizzas is a lot. Welcome in, Tax. Hi. No, I already delivered your mail, but if you want to chat, I'm all ears. No, I don't want to chat. I just want to go into your store. I can buy honey lures. Okay, I can buy honey lures, and then I think I can buy apples from the other dude. So, honey lures. Buy. I have 2 honey lures now, but I'm gonna make honey lures. Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to go talk to the... Oh gosh, there was someone there. Good morning. How are you doing, Tax? I remember the police asked me who my mommy was, and I was like, well... She's Sonia. But, you know, honestly, it's really important. That's something that's super important to teach your kids. Just in case something were to happen. If you just say, like, who's your mom? You're like, my mom is mommy. How are the police going to help you find who you need to go to? So, happy Sunday to you as well, Pumpkin. Welcome on in. I just remember the police asked Cammy who her mom was, and she said, which one? And pointed to... And Poke or the Superwoman? Okay, but that was my oh, your grandma. Okay. Definitely cussed at my parents. I even flipped my dad off, but when he was a butt, no, my mom is scary. Like, Mama B is a short 5-foot tall person, but she's terrifying. And I would never do that. I'm just, where is the, oh, he's over there. Gosh darn it, I'm trying to find him. Oh, hi, Storm! Hi! Okay. I'm like, I need to find him because I think he can give me apples, maybe. There he is! Come here, baddie.
Hey there!
Okay, hold on. I need to go into your gardening skills store. Do you sell apples? Ah! You don't sell apples either? Who sells apples?
Happy trail.
Does anyone sell apples in this game? Do I have to go to Zeke? No, Zeke doesn't sell apples. Who would sell apples? Does anyone in this game sell apples, or am I just... No? Freaking frackers, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. My daughter says my husband's name and my name at 3 because we call each other by first names. Oh, see, I don't call my husband. She'll learn my name, but we'll have to like make an emphasis to get her request. Okay. Well, we'll have to make an emphasis on her getting to know my husband's name because I always call him Oppa. So that's my bad. But he always calls me Becky. He'll be like, Becky, yeah. And we're like, sup? No, I never do that to my husband. I don't know why I just said I did, but I never do. I didn't cuss at them much until my late teens. Okay, so I would like cuss at my mom and my stepdad, but it wasn't like, hi, this sexy dance is for you. Sup, dude. I have done that to my husband once, and he's like, what? And I'm like, don't worry about it. But yeah, okay, I do this to my husband as well, and I told my husband I do it to him. Okay, I'm running back to my home plot. I'll see you in a minute. I told my husband I do this. So whenever I get into a fight with probably just about anybody, including my husband, including my parents when I was younger, I will flip them off when they're not in the room and not looking at me. So like when they turn their back, I'll be like, and I flip them off, but this like only when they're not looking. I've never done it when they're looking because like it would obviously make the fight worse. So I told my husband, I'm like, whenever we get angry at each other and we have like a big fight and like we take a minute to like walk away from each other and I get angry at you, I just flip you off when you walk away. He's like, okay, good to know. One time I'm going to look. I'm like, you shouldn't. It's going to make the fight so much worse. You should just let me keep doing it because it makes me feel better. I had my hubby dude once and he looked at me like, what the fuck? I love that. Is Eddie because of her first tattoo and I'm Superwoman because of my... Oh, understood, got it. But yeah, I told my husband just to like, just let me keep doing it because it makes me feel better and I don't explode on you. Like, I don't like get as angry as I could get. And it makes the world a happier place for both of us if you just let me continue to flip you off when you look away. Again, I know it's weird, but it works for us. And so far, he hasn't caught me flipping him off yet. So it's fine. But he knows I do it, and I know that he does it. He doesn't do... I don't know what he does when he's really angry. I've actually never asked him. Okay, I can make one of these. I need to get more of the beards, the whatever beard. And I can make it... Hold on. Okay, I need to go to Bahari. Again, we're spending the first hour just prepping, okay? This first hour is prepping. I have 3 honey lures right now. So, she looked at me like, babe, F is wrong with you? That's not my name. There's been a few times where I'd be like, Oppa, Oppa, Oppa. And then I call him by his name and he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, you didn't respond to Oppa. So, oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna sit back for a second. Don't mind me. I love your Palia outfit. You look like a cowboy. Oh, thank you. It's the bee outfit. It's the beekeeper outfit. So there's like little bees that fly around me. I like to use this outfit whenever we're doing like bug hunting. Like, see, there's little bees that fly around me. I like this outfit when we bug hunt because it lights up whenever I catch a bug. So, isn't it funny? You shouldn't call him daddy though. That's kind of sus. I have called him daddy once to see his reaction, and he had no reaction because he doesn't realize how weird it is. But I told him, like, it's okay. You're like daddy material. Like, you're like daddy, but like I won't call you that because a lot of people are really, they don't like that. But no, well, because I don't mind using, okay, so like I think it's because I use Oppa that because I use Oppa, I think that I am more comfortable when people use like the daddy term, even though it's like we call him like Hodori is like ho daddy, and I'm okay with that because it doesn't bother me at all because I'm just like, it's just like a funny thing that everyone says. But also, like, if you want to call your significant other daddy, live your best life. I call my significant other brother. because that's what it is in Korean. So it's fine. You don't mean it in that way. Gosh, I hope not. So it's fine. But I can ask. He just came home. Also, hold on one second. 내가 라이브 해야 해서 안 했고 계속 미쳤어. Okay, I'm sorry. Just telling him the cats were crazy. 계속 울고 계속 뭐 하고. Ugh. I call Addie Baba a lot. I was gonna say, like, some people, they also have like little names for their kids as well. I think the only one that I've ever been bothered by was like baby or babe. That's one that I don't like, which is so common, but it bothers me, and I don't know why, but I don't like it. I would never use that one. If you live in a dynamic, it is normal to call your SO daddy. Yeah, and I'm like, live your best life. You want to call your SO daddy, do it. If you want to call your SO babe, do it. Baby, whatever you want. Why would you call someone babe or baby? That's, some people do, and I'm not saying like you shouldn't do it. That's the only one that I don't like to use. But I would call my husband daddy if like, babe is a pig. That is true. Babe is a pig. I don't know. I would be comfortable calling my husband basically anything except for babe or baby. So, if my husband says my actual name, something is wrong. My husband uses my name all the time. He just calls me Becky. He doesn't have like a nickname for me or anything. And nor do I force him to have a nickname for me. I know like some people are like, we have to have cutesy nicknames for each other. And I'm like, if you don't want to use, you can call me Becky, it's fine. Like, even in my phone, I think it's really funny because my friends are like making fun of me about it. My husband's name is just his name in my phone. There's no hearts. There's no cute little nickname. I guess I could have done Oppa, but I didn't. And so, like, it's just like plain. And then in his phone, I'm Becky. Like, we don't have anything cutesy in our phones. They're like, why don't you do it? I'm like, because that's his name. And I want to make sure I remember, like, I know who's calling me. And, like, everyone can be called an oppa. So I use his name instead of oppa. So I know who's calling me. Daddy or dad is fine. I don't mind. I was going to say, live your best life. Call your significant other whatever you want. But I don't have anything cute because of emergency situations. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good idea, actually. That's a really good idea. I know he's in my phone as my emergency contact. So if, like, something were to happen to me and they look in my phone and, like, pull open the emergency thing, it'll call him first, and it has his name on there. So I guess that's actually really smart to just have, like, their full name. And then, like, yeah, I guess when we have our kid, I'll probably just have her as her name. Just because that makes sense. In emergency situations, I call him by name. Even in emergency situations, I think I still use Oppa, but it's a big reason that I use Oppa is not so much because it's cutesy. It's just because I think I've explained it before. I'm younger. I'm 9 years younger than my husband. So if I use his actual name, I'm actually being rude. So I shouldn't do that because I'm younger than him. I don't have, like, I guess if I really wanted to, he would let me call him by his full name if I really wanted to. But because I'm younger, it's more common for me just to either use Oppa, or since we're married, I could use Yabo. But I think I've said it before. I don't like Yabo because Yabo just sounds like we're old. And I'm like, we're not old. We're youthful. I'm a young 31. I'm actually an old 31 because I'm turning 32 next month. So technically, I'm an old 32. Or an old 31, a young 32. So, I use Huben for any other time. I love that. I love that so much. My toddler calls us mommy and daddy as well, unless she is being silly, and then she calls us babe. Aw, that's cute! I cannot find any of the green bearded stuff that I'm trying to find. You guys know what I'm trying to find. I can't find it. Yeah, and then, like, it's hard too because, like, a lot of kids, like, I know a lot of children they're supposed to call me emo because I am older than them and I'm friends with their moms. But because my name is Becky, they... Ooh, I know I put open oyster. Oh, I thought it was something else. They're supposed to be like Becky emo, but I don't have like any children in my life that call me Becky emo, which basically just means Becky aunt. Like Aunt Becky. It means Aunt Becky. And I don't have a single kid that calls me that because they just are like, Becky! And then like parents get upset and be like, their name isn't just Becky, say Becky emo. I'm like, it's fine. I don't mind. I don't really care as long as they use honorifics when they talk to me in Korean. So that's all I care. I honestly only care about if kids use honorifics talking to me. So looking at us, I used a downsync. I could probably do that, but I won't because I don't have one on me. I probably have one. I should probably grab one. I think I have one in my chest somewhere. But yeah, like that's the thing. You're coming to help? Aw, boo. That's the big thing is like my husband and sisters didn't want him to be called aunt by his children. Hurt my soul. Wait, why? That's strange. I was gonna say like my nephew probably knows me as Aunt Becky. Or like Aunt Becky. I don't know which one my husband used. I don't like Aunt. And the only reason I don't like Aunt is because then I just think of all of my aunts in like with little ant bodies. That's all I can think of is like their head on an ant body. And I'm like, they're not an ant. They're not a bug. They're a person. They're an aunt. Like, I think it's weird, but I don't like to use Aunt for that one reason alone. I just see them with like head on little ant body. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I don't want to call them an ant. I'm weird. I know. But I was going to say the one thing I don't like, and it's kind of a thing that I deal with a lot, is that, so like when I talk to like my husband's mother and if I say like, I'm hungry. Okay. If I say the word, I'm hungry. All right. The logic is solid. Thank you. If I say I'm hungry to my husband, I will say 배고파. If I say I'm hungry to my mother-in-law, I will say 배고파요. The yo adds honorifics, which makes it more polite. I like when kids use honorifics with me because they're supposed to, because I'm older than them. I'm an adult in the situation compared to children. And there's a lot of kids who do not use honorifics. Or when I was a teacher, this was probably one of the biggest ones that bothered me. Add me to the party. Okay. It was one of the biggest things that bothered me is that, oh my gosh, did I recline? I'm going to send it again. I think okay. And so kids would be rude to me, but they would never do that to a Korean teacher. But because I wasn't Korean, they seemed to not care. And I was like, wait a minute. No, that's rude. You're supposed to be nice and polite to me. So if they don't want to, sorry. I did not get a lot of sleep. I'll explain that story in a minute. If they don't want to call me like Becky emo, that's fine. But I need them to be respectful and use honorifics. That's my biggest thing. It's like I need them to use honorifics if they're talking to me in Korean. If they talk to me in English, obviously I don't care because there's no honorifics in English. Just be polite. But if they're talking to me in Korean and they don't add a yo at the end, I'm not going to be very happy. I won't make a big deal out of it, but I would rather them be polite to me. So, does that make sense? Sometimes it seems over the top, but now that I live in this country, I need kids to see. I think a lot of children in this country don't see foreigners as authoritative figures, even though they're older and they're adults. So I'm not saying all kids, because I've met a lot of really, really respectable kids, but like they're not always using honorifics. They're not always like doing it the way they're supposed to do it because they're like, they're a foreigner. Who cares? It's like, you should care. You should care. I'm older than you. I'm the adult in the situation. And I don't like being dismissed just because I'm a foreigner. Like, I live in this country. I'm currently working on getting residency in this country as like an actual Korean citizen, getting a second passport and everything. So I need I need these kids to show me respect. I know I sound like an old lady, but respect my authority. This makes me think of my sister's friend's son getting confused when he was younger. He said her mom's friend Ashley is coming over. My sister had to explain she is Ashley. Here is my nickname and that my friend was calling me for 20 years. That's hilarious. That's so cute. I love that. Hello, Wholesome. Welcome on in. You just finished the Temple of the Roots? Good for you, boo. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Know that I'm proud of you. I can't remember which temple it was, but as long as it's not the bird temple, we're good. Oh, there's something I wanted to ask my husband. He's standing right next to me. And oh, this is what I wanted to ask you. Can you charge my watch? Thank you. Oh, hey, Storm. That's what I was like sitting here. I'm like, I have been wanting to ask my husband something, and I keep forgetting what I wanted to ask him. This stupid silver wing quest. I can't. Hello, my son. Welcome on in. Right in the trash. That was, oh God, it's so stupid. It was the stupidest. I hated that temple more than I hated anything. Look, Yower, it's such a nice bed. It's so comfy. You know you want to go on it. You know you do. Look how comfy it is. Good boy. Okay, my husband's going to stay here and make sure that my dog doesn't run away. But the second my husband moves and leaves, I bet you anything that Gyower is going to get up and be like, nope, I don't want to be on this anymore. The Roots is the last one. I now have all 4 of the wall thingies. Yeah, let's go. My parents thought it was funnier when my sister and I randomly gave some adults in our life the aunt and uncle title without prompts since we were toddlers. I was gonna say, my child will technically will have 1, 2, 3 uncles and 2 aunts. Technically. There's one right there. You're so wonderful. I didn't even come up here. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know why I didn't come up here. My Palia in window mode is just press X instead of the X inventory. I love that. I always press I. That's what I always do. I always press I to get into like all the inventory stuff. Okay, you go one way, I'll go the other way, and we'll whisper to each other if we find more. That's what I think we'll do. Oh my God, my husband left him. Yo stayed. Guys, he's laying on the doggy bed. He did it all by himself. Not really, but he's laying on the doggy bed. My gosh, I just want you guys all to know. I don't know if it's because I ate too much food, but I keep like messing with I have a sports bra on, and I know that's a lot of information for some people. It is so uncomfortable right now. I feel so much I feel no comfort in the over the shoulder boulder holders that I am wearing. And I don't appreciate it. Being pregnant sucks. Also, whose mom ever over here? Okay. Whose mom ever called it that? Because my mom did that sometimes. The over the shoulder boulder holders. There was something, mine, oh, really? Okay, my mom was not the only one. I love that. And also, Storm, how the frick are frackers? Do you find them so easily? Oh my gosh. I would have never thought. Went like, okay, Mom and Dad, I sleep in a new bed. Over Wolf map. Oh, unique. 안녕하세요. Welcome. Oppa. How do I say welcome in Korean? Huh? 천천히 첫 번째. 황영? 환? 영? 환? fuck. 환? 영. 써봐. I can't figure it out. I need to see it. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to learn how to say welcome. Give me a second. Send it to me on Kakao Talk. Hold on. This is my life with my husband. 오네. 환영합니다. 환영합니다. Shut up. I apparently didn't say it right. Sorry. I just really wanted to know how to say that. There are 2 here, Becky. What? 1? Where's the other one? That's freaking crazy. Wait, it was the other one, the one I got? That's insane. That's insane. How do you find them so quickly? I literally ran all over this place 2 times and I didn't find them. I apparently don't know. But what is the wolf map thingy? What is that? Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta get that map. Mine calls them chest containment contraptions. Oh my gosh, I love that. No wire bras at home, and it's not TMI. Women work out in sports bras now. That's true. They use them as tops too. The map shows everything. Oh, that's amazing. I was gonna say, okay, so I can no longer wear wired bras because the girls are ready to be feeding a child. Okay? So because of that, I have been wearing sports bras for the majority of this pregnancy. And now the sports bra, I think maybe it's because I ate too much. I don't know. But like the part that goes around is feeling really, really tight. But this is my loosest sports bra and I don't know what to do because I'm not live streaming without a bra on. So I heard that if Palia finds out you're using third-party maps like that, you could possibly get banned from the game. What, really? I don't know. Yeah, it's only for PC, and it can't be used unless you're on PC too. Interesting. But using it for like 6 months? Oh. Then it's probably fine. I'm sure it's not a big deal. I think I have enough right now to make the honey lures that I need, so I'm going to go home real quick. I will see you there, most likely. Because I want to go make honey lures. 90% of the community uses it. I was going to say, unless they say something specific, I don't feel like it's bad to use it, is it? I don't feel like that. I don't think they often, but it's a possibility. Oh, okay. Do you need more water? You do! Give me apples. I'm literally just gonna water my apple trees. I was gonna say, but it's the same thing with, like, I remember when, like, Pokemon Go was like, you can't use a VPN to go to a different place or else they'll ban your account. And then, like, they barely banned anyone's accounts for using VPNs. So, all right. Hold on. Honey lure. 1, 2. Crap. I need more apples. Why? Can I request more apples? I can request one more thing of apples. You are, I was gonna say, you're just really good at finding stuff. Yeah, you're just really good at, can I please? Please? Let me apple. There we go. Apple. I'm clicking the apple! Oh my gosh, it's literally letting me do everything except for the freaking apple. Okay, hold on. What if I, like, walk over here? No. West. Apple! It won't let me click apple. Guys. It won't let me click anything on that row. It won't even let me scroll. Unstuck, that usually fixes. Unstuck. Okay.
Hi, babies. Now where?
Ooh.
Hi, baby boy.
He's gonna lay down right here. I bet you anything. He does not like his bed. But he laid on it for, like, at least, like, 5 minutes. That was really good of him. You might... Hi, babies. How is my baby boy? It's not fixing it! I will restart my game if I have to. I also can't scroll. Hold on, let me go out of the game. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe that's an issue. You guys can't see anything. Sorry. Hold on. We're gonna see if it... Good boy, yeah. Lay down on the bed. He's gonna get used to it and he's gonna love it. I personally don't agree with it, but I'm not going off AB ab that wait, what? Why can't I read today? Ren, thank you so much for the Minecraft and the heart me. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome in, by the way. I'm not going to go off about that today. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady who doesn't live in the States anymore. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my plot. It's somebody's... Like, if anyone has any apples to spare, that would be, like, super cool. No, you're good. I just shorten everything. No, okay, so that's the thing. It's like, to be honest is one I learned. Thank you. Raven, you're wonderful. To be honest is one that I learned. There's a lot of the shortened ones, but I don't know them all because I don't text in English much anymore. Okay. The game has been really glitchy. Alright, I have 5 honey lures. Unless my apple tree wants to be nice to me, that's all I can do for now. Because I don't have any apples. But I do have apple seeds now. I think I have 1 thing of apple seeds now. I got apples yesterday, so I don't think I'll get any more apples today. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. I have 1 thing of starred apple tree seeds. I think from now on, I'm just going to plant just apples. I think I want to plant apples and blueberries. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. You can explain some. I was going to say, because like some people use them, and I just sit there and pretend like I know what they're saying, and then I don't really know what they're saying. So. 나가고 여기 왔고 다시 혼자 왔어. Yay! I like that my husband's excited about the things I'm excited about. I'm sorry that I keep talking to him a lot if it bothers you guys that I like keep switching into Korean and ignoring you guys for like half a second. But I haven't, for the record, I have not seen my husband like all day. So I get excited when he's near me and I want to always talk to him. And I'm just like, you're pretty. I want to touch you. So I feel, sometimes I feel sorry that my husband is married to me. I get excited to talk to my husband. It's something that I really, when he comes home, especially if he's been out all day. Oh, I had one here. Look at that. I enjoy his company. I enjoy my husband's company a lot. So I guess that's a good thing. I guess it's good to, you know, enjoy the presence of your significant other. Otherwise, it would just kind of be awkward. So, I have 10k points. When did I get that close? Ooh, look at you, boo. Oh, is this what you can use for foraging? Oh, I do have one. JK, I totally have one. I didn't know I had one, but I do now. I always ask my husband why he picked me. I do too sometimes. I'm like, what do you like about me? He's like, you're fun. I'm like, okay. Do you like my appearance? Yeah. Do you like this? Yes. Do you like that? Yes. Well, why can't you say that? Like, I'm like, if you like it all, then you should tell me that you like it all instead of just answering my questions yes and no. My husband has no romantic bone in his body, but I don't, it's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, I always question why my husband, I'm like, why am I the one you wanted? You could have had, like, especially, like, with my husband, I'm just like, you could have had a Korean person who understands your language perfectly. Why'd you pick me? But he did say, hello. One of the things that he did say, hello, Izzy, welcome on in, boo. Real. And I really like question it. But I remember when I asked him, I'm like, why did you first like me? Like, what was something like visually appealing to you when you met me? And he said that he liked my eyes. That's the thing that he liked a lot. He liked my eyes. So he kind of fell for my like pearly browns. I don't know why I said it like that. He fell for the beautiful gaze of the mud puddles in my eyes. They go as far as like one part of the puddle to the other. They're beautiful. But hi Cheesecake. I'm sorting my beads out. You are? Yay! I had a meltdown last night over being scared he'd leave me for someone better. I've done that. I have so done that before. I have a sexy dance happening next to me. I need to follow up with a sexy dance. I love the mud puddles. There's nothing. Okay, because everyone's like, your eyes are like blue like the ocean. Your eyes are green like an emerald. Your eyes are brown like shit. Like, I don't know. How do you call brown eyes pretty? How are they pretty, guys? Like, I'm gonna go work soon and want to become a puddle. PMS brain is so mean to me. My brain is just mean to me in general. Like, but like, what is a brown eyes are beautiful? They are beautiful. I'm not saying they're not beautiful. Brown eyes are beautiful. I have brown eyes. My dog has prettier brown eyes than I do. My dog has the most beautiful brown eyes, guys. Brown like the richest chocolate. Okay. Brown eyes with flakes of green. That's the moldy turd. I love that. Brown is the trunk of a tree that brings us life. Oh, your eyes sparkle with the pretty golden flakes in your brown eyes. Caramel, enjoy your lurk, boo. Okay, these are better ways than saying that your eyes are a mud puddle, because that's what I was saying. That's precious. It really is. Oh my goodness. But I want to tell you guys, this household is a household full of brown eyes. Would you like me to speak in Korean for 1 minute, or would you like me to say something specific? Let me know. This household is full of brown eyes. I think Gyawer has the lightest brown. Oh no, the cats have yellow eyes. But Gyawer has the lighter brown. I have middle, and then my husband has like closer to black eyes. So I think the baby will most likely have really dark eyes, because there is a small, very, very tiny possibility that the baby could have green eyes. I'm not joking. My biological father had green eyes. So like, if the genes bless us, she could maybe have green eyes, but she'll most likely have brown or black. Your eyes remind me of lovely root beer. Oh, I love that. Nina green with flakes of see, those are pretty eyes. My eyes are blue-green and I love them. I got blue. I've always hated them. I have brown and I've always wanted blue. They have blue too and I quite like them. I want to have blue eyes. I would like it. I've done lenses before. Not my thing. I will trade with you, boo. I will trade. You want brown? Not green, gray. I don't know. It's why it's... I said green. Oh, don't even worry about it. I have blue eyes as well, all of my siblings. I was going to say, my siblings from my mom's side, because my mom is Hispanic, we all have brown eyes. And then my siblings from my dad's side, who, he's a white guy. So they all have like blue eyes. So I ended up with brown. I don't know, like you can, if you look really closely, you can see like a tinge of like green in them. But you have to like really be looking for it. If you just look at my eyes, they're brown. I'm not gonna be like that person like, I really have like green eyes, but like it's like not there, but I just like tell people it is. Like, no. But my dad has blue eyes and me and my brother both got them. See, I got my mom's eyes. My mom has black eyes, so it was a black-eyed woman and a green-eyed man gave me brown. So that's what I ended up with. We blue-eyed people are all mutants. Wait, seriously? Oh, I love that. 4 of my kids have blue eyes and 2 have, my kids have brown. Okay. I have 4. Literally, everyone in my family has brown eyes except for my youngest. They have light blue. The pigment ran out. I love that. No one that we know of has anything but brown eyes except interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, welcome in. Oh my gosh, wait, no, now the chat's going really fast. Wait, and my dad has hazel brown green. When they go green, he's mad. If he's super brown, you can tell him he's full. Well, I heard that, like, people who think that their eyes change colors, they don't actually change colors. It's impossible for your eyes to change colors. It's just different lighting. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just heard that. My mom has hazel. My dad is more blue. That's why I hate my blue eyes. Oh, okay. Not a fan of father. That makes sense. Oh, Belle, thank you so much for the Minecraft bee. That was adorable. Oh my gosh, a little bee was flying. Guys, I just got a bee on Tiki Talkies. Like, not me being Becky B over here. I have 4. Okay, wait. No, I just read that one. No, I read that comment already. Okay. They're literally bred into our genes. You're blue-eyed in the past historically. Oh, not current incest. I feel like it needs to be clarified. Wait, what did you say before, Cheesecake? People with blue eyes are more commonly linked to incest. In the past, not now. But oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you for the clarification. Literally, thank you so much for the clarification. I love that. It took me a second to read it, and I got it. The part of my eyes expand. It's green due to blood pressure. Oh, okay. Fortunately, my family on my dad's side didn't keep that in the past. Oh my goodness, my son. It's okay. I'm here for you. I'm literally deceased as well. I did not expect an eyeball conversation to go into incest, but here we are. So, all right, just know I'm judging all you blue-eyed people. I got me some healthy cheeks. I don't know. It's like the Slytherins. Like, I don't know. I just instantly think of it like Harry Potter. Don't you dare. My eyes and incest before work. I love it. It's great. I'm judging my ancestors right now. And in the US, I can't really be surprised. I'm not surprised. Honestly, it takes a lot to surprise me at this point. It takes a lot to either surprise me or to bother me. It's really hard to do. I'm gonna go to Bahari Bay, guys. Oh, wait. No. Let's go to Maji Market. Yeah, it's almost, the honey lure time is almost over. So let's go Maji Market, do the Maji Market, and then once the Maji Market's done, go to Bahari Bay and try to get some butterflies. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? Not me trying to push us away from the incest conversation. We can continue if you guys want to. But, oh, the things I'm learning. You know, I feel like I have learned so much after getting out of university, after getting out of like grade school. The amount of random facts I have in my knowledge is pretty insane. Now I will forever remember that blue-eyed people come from incest, but only their ancestors. Maybe. My mom's side of the family is more normal than my dad's side. It's crazy. I don't have a normal family. What are you talking about? Who has a normal family? I'm gonna go copy the actual fact from Google because I didn't want to be wrong. Oh my gosh, it's okay. We can't unhear that. We can't. That's forever. I'm just gonna think that all blue-eyed people's ancestors were incest. So I said in quotes. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, no, now I'm not gonna sit here and shit on my family. However, one of the sides of my family, I won't name which, have some very interesting characters in it that I personally would probably, if I had a choice to be friends with them outside, if we weren't actually family and I had to be friends with them or I had to have them as an acquaintance, I probably would not have them as acquaintances or friends because you got some family members that you just have to love because they're family members and be thankful that you live outside the United States. Like, so you don't have to see them. or really communicate with them, because I honestly, a lot of my family members don't make an effort to communicate with me anyways. Like, obviously me and my mother, we are like freaking tight, okay? My brother, my older brother, Nacho, who comes in chat, very close with him as well. I try to be close with my sister. She's great. I love her too. Try really hard for my younger brother as well. He is impossible to get a hold of, and I can't. But, like, beside, like, those people, like, my stepdad is great too. We're just not talkers. We only talk about, like, serious things. Whenever I'm just like, I'm so thankful for you, and I get all sentimental. Like, that's the only time I talk to my stepdad. But he knows, we both know in our hearts that we care about each other. So, that's a thing. Oh, okay, Cheesecake has a fact. Okay. Blue eyes are a genetic mutation. I know that much. Interesting. Okay, in fact, all blue-eyed people are believed to have a common ancestor. The European from the Black Sea region, who probably lived between 6,000 to 10,000 years ago. Blue eyes are most common in Northern Europe. Is she? Hi, Laura. I love your hair, boo. I saw the picture and I freaking love it. It is so pretty, and you look so cute in those pictures. I can't take a cute picture myself, but you look adorable. Girls say I'm obsessed with it. I did inherit, I had an inherited distrust of blue-eyed people as a kid, so it's back. Laura, do you have blue eyes? What color eyes do you have? Because we just found out that blue eyes are linked to incest from ancestors. The conversation's gone everywhere today. Poop brown. Okay, thank you. See, I'm not alone when I say, like, your eyes are like the color of a mud puddle, okay? It's hard to find really cute things to say about brown eyes. I'm full of shit. I'm always the one that reaches out to my brother, and it's annoying because he's also like, yeah, okay, that's another thing with my family. A lot of my family members, I usually have to reach out to them to have a conversation. Like, I don't want to, like, call out. There is one family member who should be really, really close to me. I lived in the same state and everything, and even when I lived in New York, which I was in the US, we were only, like, my whole family lives in Texas. So, like, there was an opportunity to communicate. I lived there for 8 months. And thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you, boo. Hearts in chat for the biddies. I appreciate that. That was really nice of you. Hi, Fantasy, as well. Welcome in. Yeah, she has never once contacted me, just individually. Recently, this person in my family has started commenting on my stuff on Facebook whenever I post stuff on Facebook, but, like, I have not had an actual conversation with this one family member since, like, 2015. So, but they're, like, convinced that, like, we're so tight and we're so close and everything. I'm just like, we're not. Umi, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. I used to hate them, but I have grown to love my eyes. When the sun hits some chef's kiss. I was gonna say, I like my eyes too. I don't hate my eyes. You're gonna lurk. Cheesecake, enjoy your lurk. Ooh, getting rid of our car show. That sounds fun. All right, Zane, also enjoy work. I hope you get a promotion. You deserve it. Thank you guys both for being here, and I appreciate you guys. But no, I like my eyes. I do like my eyes. Guesses you can... Are they a glass? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading too many things. I'm distracting myself. It hurts because it's easy to reach out to people, even just to say hi and check on them goes a long way. I was gonna say, there is only one person in my life who I reach out to first. Every single time I've reached out to them first. And that is Mama B. Okay? But we can't hate on Mama B. We're not hating on Mama B. The reason that Mama B does this, okay? The reason that she will never, ever in a million years... She actually, the other day, she did message me first. And I was like, oh my God, what happened? The reason she does this is because she doesn't remember my schedule. And she doesn't want to bother me. Like when I was in university, she didn't message me because she's like, you have homework to do. I don't want to bother you. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. When I had a job, she's like, you're really tired after your job. I don't want to bother you. now that I do a streaming schedule, even though she can see the schedule on YouTube if she went and looked, she doesn't. And so she doesn't know my schedule. And she's always worried that I'm like editing or something. And she's like, you need to get rest or anything. I don't want to bother you. So it's never because she doesn't want to talk to me. And I call her and we talk for like 4 hours, almost 3 to 4 hours every time we talk. So it's not like my mother and I don't have a good relationship, but she almost never is the first one to message me. And I accept it. She's the only one I accept in my life that doesn't message me first. So, driving out 2 hours for it. It better be good. I hope it's good. Looking into your soft brown eyes reminds me of a wonderful creamy color of the only thing that gets me through my roughest times. Oh my gosh, I can't. I love my eyes, just would love to properly see out of them. Legally blind, I have 2 different eye colors for each eye. I bet your eyes look really pretty though. Sucks that they're not like working like they should. Like what the heck eyes? You had like 1 job, but you seem to be doing really well even with the legal blindness. And but you said like your eyes are deteriorating, right? The vision is slowly going away. That's something that I think only takes a strong person to deal with, because I don't think I could deal with that. My depression would kick in hard. I said something nice about brown. See, you did say something nice, Haas. You did. I appreciate you. Well, that's valid, to be honest, and she knows what's going on in your life. Exactly. At least Mama B is considerate and to not interrupt your life and schedule. Yeah, but then, like, I have friends that I had from when I was in university, and when I moved to Korea, I was messaging, and then I stopped messaging to see if they would ever message me, and then they didn't. And then I had a similar situation in Korea where I had some friends from my last job who we would go places together, okay? We would all go places together, and we went on like skiing trips together and everything. And it was these 2 girls that I thought we were like really, really close. And then I stopped working there. One of them just suddenly started hating like everybody. And then the other girl just didn't message me. She said that we were still friends and everything, but she like rarely messaged me at all. And then we did meet a few times, but then what ended up happening was she was getting ready to move back to the US. And so I was like, okay, like, let's meet on this day. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. She's like, let's meet on this day. I'm like, okay. It was like maybe a week or 2. I think it was like almost 2 weeks in the future. And so I waited to the day, and I did not prepare to go out. I didn't put makeup on or anything, because she hadn't messaged me. And I'm like, I want to see, and I know you shouldn't test people, and I know you really shouldn't test people. That is so messed up. I know. And I know I shouldn't have done this. I should have just gone with it and just messaged her being like, are we still meeting? But I wanted to see how important I was to her. And on the day that we were supposed to meet, she never messaged me. I never knew we were going to hang out. And then she didn't message me until she moved back to the States being like, oh my gosh, I forgot that we were supposed to meet. I'm like, yep. Yeah, you did. And then she's messaged me a few times, but I'm just like, I don't feel like we were really friends. Like, I felt like at the time when I was still working and I saw you every day, we were really friends. And then the second I was out of your view, we were no longer friends. And I've had a lot of friends like that in the past. And so I'm very, very, like, cautious about the friends that I make now. Doesn't sound like she's a friend. Exactly. Like, I feel like she wanted to keep the friendship and she was really trying, but it just wasn't something that it wasn't important enough to her in her life. Yeah, according to the eye doctor, I'll be fully blind in the left eye by 35. I'm like, well, if it happens, it happens. Well, at least is it only one eye that you'll be fully blind in? Because, I mean, not that they work properly, but at least you would still have one other eye. I would be okay with just being blind in one eye. It's better than both eyes. Like, looking at the bright side of things. So, maybe it looked good for her having you around. Maybe. I don't know, man. Like, I have had a lot of friends in the past who living abroad really shows who your real friends are. This is the reason I only have 2 friends now. I have a lot of friends suddenly. I suddenly have a lot of friends. It's really, really weird. I'd rather be lonely than only be an afterthought in some. That's true. That is so true, Wholesome. That is so true. I've been there. I've had a lot of friends like that too, especially with old work friends. I always make them a priority, but not me. That was something I had a really hard time with growing up. Those are acquaintances. And it's like they felt like they were more than acquaintances, but like it just, I don't know, it never amounted to anything, really. I'll be fully blind in my left eye by 35, and then the other will slowly disintegrate also. It's just stronger than my left eye. Positivity, you still got one eye for a little bit longer than that. And then I think a positive way to think, obviously you probably think positively, but I think like a positive way that I would think about it is like, you know what, at least it wasn't like, bam, I'm blind. Like I can slowly transition to the blindness. It's not easy and doesn't make it better, but it makes you feel a little better on the inside. That's how I feel. But yeah, people do come and go a lot. Especially with work friends, I've always made the priority, but not me. I'm like, LOL, welp, I'm sticking with my fiance. My best friend is my husband. My husband is my best friend. So, yeah, exactly. I'm enjoying the little things. Enjoy the little things, boo. Enjoy the little things. Never been anyone's best friend. I've considered people best friends, but I wasn't theirs. I have Freckles and I were best friends. So, I know, but like nowadays, I don't really care if I am someone's best friend or not. It does not bother me as long as we're friends. I don't need to be someone's best friend. I have a lot of best friends, so I think that's the thing is like, because I have so many best friends, I don't need like just one. It's been a while since I've had one best friend. Literally childhood, man. Like that was when I had best friend, like one singular best friend. But yeah, at this point, I have to say my husband is probably my best friend, and I know it sounds really corny, but he is. Just because he's the only one who's ever been like super reliable and been there like through everything, which is really, again, really freaking nice. Because I've always, I think I talked about it in the past, where especially when I got my first Korean boyfriend, a lot of people were really interested in hanging out with him because he was Korean, he was foreign, he was different. But I don't feel like anyone really cared to hang out with me. It wasn't so much like hang out with Becky. It was like, let's hang out with Becky because then we'll be able to hang out with this Korean guy and then because this Korean guy, he had a lot of Korean friends who I thought were my friends. They weren't really, they were more his friends than my friends. But because of that, it was just like, if you hang out with Becky, you can go hang out with all the Koreans because Becky's always around the Koreans. And so I felt like it was never they wanted to hang out with me because of me. They wanted to hang out with me because there were cool people around me. And like once we broke up and everything, and like once I moved, like the biggest thing is I had this group of friends when I was in the States. And then when I moved to Korea, all of those people who I used to hang out with when I was at community college in the States, they never contacted me anymore. They were almost never around. And so I was just like, interesting. Okay, so I guess they're not friends. And they're like, that's okay. I'm going to Korea. I'm going to make new friends. It'll be fine. And then I had another problem living in Korea because there were people who were making friends with me, not because they wanted to be my friend, but because they wanted an English teacher for free. And so I had a lot of people who would message me, and the only time they would ever message me is when they had a question about like something in English. And so I was like, okay, I guess I can answer your question. And they're like, cool, we should hang out whenever I have time. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And then they wouldn't message me again until the next time they have a question. And I'm just like, this is not friendship. I don't feel like we're really friends. And so that was like what a lot of my friendships were growing, like not growing up, but going into adulthood. I feel like a lot of my friendships were just like not real friends. They were just like, I was convenient for them. I had something that they wanted. So friends, don't forget when you're leaving the country, people definitely define the word friend differently. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I like that we're all sitting over here. I had to change to my Chappa outfit. But it was something that, like, going into adulthood, it was definitely something I needed to work on, where I needed to feel okay the fact that I didn't have a lot of friends. But it was really lonely because my real friends were back home in the US. That was the thing, is that my real friends were in the US, and in Korea I had, like, friends. So they all used you. That sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a hard time making friends that were, like, real friends, and I am a pushover, and I was bullied a lot when I was younger in school, and I've not had healthy friendships. I've had quite a few. We are your friends now. You guys are. Honestly, if I had this group of friends growing up, I feel like I would have been a more stable person in life. But it's just like, I don't mind. Now that I'm older, I don't mind that I don't have a lot of friends that I've had since, like, university and stuff. It's fine. But we are retired people pleasers. We try to be, yeah, honestly. And so, like, I know now, like, and this is a big thing that has helped a lot. I talked to my husband about it, and I told him, like, I feel like I don't have real friends. I feel like friends just, like, they're either with me for the fun of being around the people I'm around, or, like, the benefit of, like, maybe they only like me because I'm in Korea, and that's kind of cool. Or maybe they only like me because I speak Korean, or, like, something about me is, like, what they like, but they don't actually care for me. And so I told my husband that, because I had some friends that I was trying to hold on to in the States that were not exactly healthy friendships for me. And my husband did tell me, he's like, that this is not a friend. I'm like, but they are my friend. It's like, you guys are only friends because you've been friends for so long, but they don't treat you right. And so it's like, you're not wrong. And so he's like, why don't I introduce you to my friends' wives who will actually be nice to you, and if it works out, you can make friends through that. And so I was like, I mean, what is there to lose? I guess let's try it. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And so I was just like, okay. And so I have friends, a lot of my friends who have given me stuff for the baby are those friends who my husband, like, the one who gave me the most stuff is one of the friends that my husband introduced me to. She is, honestly, she is one of my best friends, and I, like, we have deep talks a lot too. Like, it's not like we don't have deep talks, but, like, a lot of it's, like, baby stuff because she has a kid, and now I'm gonna have a kid. Storm, you took that from me. But, like, it's so nice to have, like, real friends now. And then I always talk about, I have a friend, ooh gosh, sorry. I have a friend that I just met, like, a year ago. And her name is Mi-sung, and I talk about her a lot. And she is legit my best friend, in Korea. There was one person who was, like, I considered my one and best friend. And he still is. I still love him to death. But we just don't get to talk a lot because he's super busy. And Mi-sung, we both are people who don't have jobs, and we can see each other. There's too many people over here. We can see each other a lot. So I hang out with her once a week, and she's just, I can talk to her literally about anything, and she talks to me literally about anything. She also, you know what's so sweet? I told her I'm really scared to, like, be alone with the baby when, like, my mom leaves and my husband has to work. She literally said, she's like, you can bring the baby over to my house and we can just watch all three of the kids together. And it made me want to cry because I'm just like, why are you so good to me? I'm not used to having amazing friends like you. Which, Juju and Freckles are my other amazing friends. They are some of my friends who have kept contact with me for a while. But I thought it was so sweet that she was like, you can bring your baby over because we live in the same neighborhood. I can walk to her house. And she's like, you can just bring, if you ever feel really anxious, just message me. And if I'm home, we can just do the baby thing together. And just like, I don't deserve nice things. Why are you guys being so nice to me? It's like literally when all of you guys are nice to me and I can't handle it. It was the same feeling. So, oh wait, how did you build a critter fence area? How did you get them in there? Oh, we're in the Maji Market. This is not my home plot. I was just waiting for the Chappa Chase, boo. This is just there. So I think you probably the answer has already been given to you, but just in case it wasn't. I like not having a lot of friends. It makes Christmas cheaper. That is a benefit. Oh, my mind was blown. I wish we could do this. Oh my gosh, if we could actually have like a pen, a pen with chappas in it, I think my heart would explode because those are my hopes and dreams. We should talk to the devs. We should sign a petition with the devs to make it happen. I want one. I want one. Yeah. Okay, see, Laura, I'm not alone. I didn't know the Maji Market was back either until someone told me yesterday. And now we're Maji Marketing. Can I please? I just want a chappa. I just want a singular chappa. Thank you. Oh, my freaking lordy Lou. I can't wait for the animal Perry update. I just can't wait for literally any update. Especially Elderwood. Where the frick is our Elderwood update? I can't. I cannot. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I've had a lot of crappy friendships. I will say, as you get older, you really start to find out who your real friends are, and those crappy friendships get so much better. Like, not the friendships themselves, but finding a group of people who are actually like legit your friends, it gets better. I promise you it gets better. If you're living a life where you're just like, I feel like I don't have a lot of friends and I really wish I could have friends. Obviously you have to make an effort. You definitely have to make an effort. Or you can just be on social media. I've made 2 good friends off of being a streamer who live in my neighborhood because I was really bad at like not doxing myself. I'm better at it now, if it makes you guys feel better. I don't dox myself anymore. However, oh wait, I think I'm good with... No. Yeah, I'm good with everything. I'm gonna go to Bahari Bay. I've lost my friends too. I'm turning 38 on the 14th. I'm skeptical about new friends now. It's hard, but you like, if you don't at least open up to try making friends, you're not going to make any friends. You're just going to stick with 0. But if you at least give it an attempt, but be like cautious about it, then in that case, I think it's worth at least trying. But don't throw everything into it because you never know how it's going to be. Yeah, I travel full time too because of it. Oh, that makes it a lot harder. Online friends are great too. But I do have my sister. That's nice. I have my mom. My mom, and I know it's corny, but my mom is like, I'm not kidding. She's legit my best friend. We are going RTP hunting. Yes. If you want to, come and join us. Postwater Plains is where I'm going to right now. Go ahead and add me in the game. My name is Becky B. And we can, I don't have as many lures as yesterday, but I do have 5 lures. And if anyone else has lures, you're more than welcome to come and join us. So... my dog gonna lay down? Is my dog gonna lay down? It was definitely... Pen pals are great, yeah. You're so lucky. My mom took her own line. She was everything to me. I'm so sorry. That's why I cherish my mom every single day, because I know that I'm fortunate and I'm lucky to have her in my life still. And I just like, I cherish what I have, especially after my freaking dog scared the crap out of me yesterday. I cherish him. This little face, I cherish him so much. This keeps me going right here. That little tiny face keeps me going. Right, Gower?
Howada.
Does not want to be on his bed. I love this scene right here. I love this scene right here. Talking of making friends, Becky, did anything come of that one that DM'd us the other week? Oh, we're talking. I don't think I'll be able to see her before she leaves the country, but we are talking. Yeah, we're friends. We're doing the friend thing. I was gonna say that one so actually there's 3 that I've made friends of from social media. And so I want to say, don't do it like me, But I'm here for the hunt. Yay! Welcome on in, Boo. Welcome on in. I'm gonna give it until about like 4 or something, or if someone else just drops a lure. I will give it until 4 in-game time before I drop down the lure and we start going, just to give people time to come and join us. Thank you, friendship. I'm adding everybody, by the way. Let's make sure we're all in parties. I do have room for 1 more person. That's too bad you can't meet up. They seem nice. They are really, really nice. It's just the only reason I'm not meeting up with them is they don't live in my city and I don't want to travel before the baby. At this point, I'm in 3rd trimester and I just don't want to give birth in a hospital I'm not familiar with. So I'm basically staying in Gwangju for the remainder of my pregnancy because I'm too scared. I have a book friend in Florida. I have a phase friend in Texas. No gamer friends. One would be nice. I made a gamer friend here. And once a week we try to get together. Tomorrow or the next day is gonna be the day that we try to get together and we play video games. It's Juju and Freckles. So I'm glad I have my gamer friends. Freckles is a elementary school friend. And then I have what do I have? I have freaking frackers. I can't think. I'm sorry. I'm reading stuff and I'm trying to talk. The friends I made through social media, one was because I took a picture of my dog in my neighborhood, and then my friend Misung found me, and for a while my mom knew Misung as my stalker friend because she messaged me being like, I see that you live in my neighborhood. And originally she was messaging me, she's like, I really need like a tutor for my son if you happen to do tutoring. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she found me, I'm so scared. And so I got scared and I blocked her. And then I was walking the dog in my neighborhood, and she saw me walking the dog in the neighborhood because she lives right next to me. She lives in my neighborhood. And so she saw me, and okay, I'm gonna pop down a honey lure. Do we all have parties? I have room for parties. I'm just gonna kind of send party things. You've been declined, so you have a party. I'm assuming you have a party. You have a party. Okay. If anyone needs party, I got you, Booze. I got you. Yes? You need a party. No, okay. I'm gonna drop down the lure, guys. So, let me know. I have plenty of spaces. Bam. Catch the butterflies, please. Just the butterflies, because that gives us a better chance. Oh gosh, why can't I get the button right? But yeah, so I made a friend. I made a friend. She stopped me on the street being like, oh my gosh, I was the one who messaged you on Instagram. I'm like, oh, scary. And then we started talking. I'm like, oh, she's wonderful. Never mind. I was like, never mind. She's actually really, really cool. So we became really good friends. And now she's like one of my best friends. And we've gone traveling together. And she was just recently pregnant. There was a good few months where we were both pregnant together. And that was really nice. And I enjoyed having a pregnant friend. And now she has her baby who was born in December. My baby is going to be born next month. And she also has an older son who I am just so in love with. Last week, when I was with her son was so cuddly, and all he wanted to do was cuddle all day. And I'm just like, I am enjoying you being cuddly right now. So I was really, really happy. I was super, super happy, and I love her son. He's like 2. He's the greatest. He's such a cutie. But yeah, she's become a good friend. And then I have another friend who I met via streaming because she's like, I've seen you in the neighborhood. Because it's hard for me to avoid people in my neighborhood who don't recognize me because I'm like the only foreigner in the neighborhood who has pink hair. And I had like, before pregnancy, I had hot pink hair, okay? If you didn't see me in the neighborhood, if you've never seen me in my neighborhood, then obviously you have not been paying attention because I am the only one with this color hair. So it's kind of hard to avoid. But she's like, oh, she found me on a TikTok live. And she's like, hey, I think you live in my neighborhood. She said a few things. And now that boo comes in every now and then. She's one of my friends that I met on here. And then I have all of my friends from my husband who is just freaking fantastic and has wonderful people in that are friends. But I have 2 friends from university here in Korea who did not use me as an English teacher, who were actually my friends. And I'm really excited because one of them, his wife is pregnant. So I'm super excited I have to message to see how she's been doing, but he's really wanted to be a dad and I'm so happy for him. So, yeah, we haven't seen Freckles in a hot minute because she's been working like really crazy jobs. And I also haven't been multi-streaming with them, or not multi-streaming. I haven't done collab streams with them lately because we haven't been playing Sons of the Forest, and I've been really obsessed with Project Zomboid. So that's my bad. Why does someone keep saying follow me? Okay, I'm just trying to hit all the butterflies. Sorry. There was, I had something I really wanted to talk to you guys about today, and I can't remember what it was. I feel like my conversations, they start to, like, all of the things that I prepare, they start to die out the second that Sunday hits. I'm just like, I don't have a lot of conversations left to talk about on Sundays. I feel, okay. Actually, I am actually okay with getting that because I need silk. Because I found out you can sell silk. Wonder if they used a buzzy jar. Does buzzy jars make it the chances higher? Can I join? Yes, Gwen. Come on over, boo. Of course you can join. Just tell me your username and I'll add you to my group. My party. Because I have a very open party today. Surprisingly. I don't know what happened to Red Ice. Did Red Ice just leave? Your kitty? Oh, right. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. This person, right? Bam. Gotcha, boo. Okay. La 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 la. And then tomorrow I have a stream. And then, oh my gosh, that's what I want to talk to you guys. Who watches Handmaid's Tales? Who watches Handmaid's Tales? Guys, somebody in chat, please tell me. Must have been one because I just picked up one. The butterfly? I didn't pick up a butterfly. I do. Are you excited for this week? Who is freaking excited for the Handmaid's Tale new season is coming out this week, and I am freaking out. I am literally so freaking excited. You have no idea. And so Mama B and I both are huge Handmaid's Tales fans. And so what we've been doing, okay, picked up 2? What the heck? My party must not have hit it. Oh, dang, that sucks. I'll keep an eye out. Did any of them have plushies? Did they have plushies, boo? Did you get a plushie? I bet you would be freaking out more if you got a plushie. My mom's obsessed with it and he's telling me to watch it, but I don't have any of it's streaming on. Oh, yes, my mom purposely, it's my mom's Hulu account. A reminder that the customers are going to start asking for the old seasons. Yes, I was gonna say, literally, I am so freaking excited for the new season to come out. So I've been watching, my Mama B and I have been together watching the new season, or the last season of Handmaid's Tales to catch up with what was happening so that we can be like ready for it. Oh my gosh, I can't. I need to know what happens to Serena, and the teasers have been everything for this season. And then like freaking, so on top of not only the Handmaid's Tales like coming out with their final season, okay? Not only my library carries the DVDs for the old season. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing that your library carries that. I was gonna say, I've been just watching it on Hulu because again, I just use my mom's account. So I give my mom Discovery Plus and she gives me Hulu. So you got some news. I worked up. Oh, you woke up? Is it you woke up or you're working up the news? It's mad. I don't think libraries do DVDs here, sadly. Oh, that is so sad. I don't even have a DVD player. No, I do. My PlayStation can play DVDs actually, but I think they can only play DVDs in Korea. So I think they're country locked. No, 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 no! Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Don't do it. Don't do it, Palia. No! No! Ah! Keep going. I'll be right there. Keep going. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. You made it to affiliate. Congratulations, Boo. Congratulations. I am so proud of you for making affiliate. That didn't take long at all. That I told you it wasn't going to take long. I am so upset. I'm so upset that I got booted. Right when we were in the middle of like, I have more lures. I'm going to help with the lures, guys. I promise. You woke up to the email this morning. It's a great way to wake up. And it said, we offer DVDs and have streaming services that's free for customers. Can I sign up for your library? Do I have to be in your city? Can I sign up online and then just like borrow the streaming services? That'd be pretty cool. I have a lot of streaming services, so but the thing is, they have the Handmaidens, and this is the last season of the Handmaidens Tale. Then they're coming out with the Testaments? Wait, was it Testament or Testimony? Which is coming out after that, which is no longer going to be following June's story. It's going to be following different stories that go with the books. And I've read both books, and I'm so like, am I okay? Okay, I'm gonna join the server, and I'm heading over. The library around here have video games. It's a military base. Insane. Okay, but yeah. So, oh my gosh, you were also just glitched on stream too. It's not just Palia. Yeah, it happens. It happens sometimes. But so I've read both books, and I know there's the child Hannah, who is Agnes, who is June's daughter. I know her story because I've read the books, and I'm wondering where it's going to go, because like there's two books that the woman wrote. She wrote The Handmaid's Tale and then the Testaments. And like writing both of those, she has two different stories. One of them ended in season, like literally the Handmaid's Tale book ends when she first goes to the Jezebels. And so the rest of this story has just been completely like whatever happened has been happening, which is crazy. Honestly, just absolutely crazy that this is what has been happening and everything. I think I'm still in a party with people. Yeah, I am. But then it's like, which book are we following? Like, are we actually gonna follow the book in the sense of what is happening? And like, they're kind of hinting at like trying to take down Gilead. And it's like, well, we all know that this is not the time that Gilead was taken down in the books. So I'm wondering, what are you doing? What is their plan? I am just so, I'm so confused. What is your plan for, like, how is it gonna follow the books? Is it not gonna follow the books? What is happening in this journey? I'm so excited. And then I heard that the new season, or the new show with, if you've read the books, you know, Aunt Lydia is going to be played by the same person. The same actress is going to play Aunt Lydia, which I'm so thankful for. But then like some people are like, oh, she's going to be too old to play. And I'm like, actually, I don't think so. Like, if you read the books, she's supposed to be old. So, like, she's supposed to be older, at least. Like, it's not supposed to be her young and youthfulness. But then I'm wondering, like, oh, I have so many questions. Here, I'm going to put down a honey lure because my absence was noticed. Honey lure over here. No, I still have two more. I have two more left, Booze. I'm so excited. The Testaments is in production now. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm so excited. Are we hitting this? I'll help. Just to help out. It seems like you guys really, really want that. But I'm gonna go over here and hit butterflies now. Focus food. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hate it when this happens. Okay, here we go. But yeah, the Testaments is in production, and so I'm wondering how close they're gonna go with the book and how off script they're gonna go and how they're gonna do it. Because, okay, Cassidy, have you read the book? Have you read the book by any chance? Out of curiosity. Because that tells me a lot about what's going on. You haven't, but you want to? I bought the book for my mom for Christmas like 2 years ago. She still hasn't fully finished reading it, which I'm a little insulted by, but it's fine. I love my mommy. But I just, oh my gosh, the book, girl, she, her pronouns, correct? Cassidy, girl, boy, person, you need to get that book. You need to get that book. You have no idea. Yes? Okay. Get the book, girl. Get it. You have no idea how good that book is. But it depends. It depends. There are some people who like, me personally, if I know that a book is getting turned into a movie and I haven't read the book yet, I would rather watch the movie and then read the book. That's the order I like, and I know that not a lot of people like to do it in that order. That's the personal order I like to do things. If I can, I would rather read the book after. Just because if I read the book first and then I watch the movie, then I'm gonna hate the movie because of, oh crap, because the book was better, which the book is always better. I'm not saying the book isn't better, but if I do it in that order, then I love the book and I love the movie and everything is glorious in the world. So I always like to watch movies and then read the books. That's just my order. The closest I've gotten to reading is oh, it's a fan fiction. Fan fictions count. And then the Never-Ending Storybook is so much better than the movie. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of the books are much better than the movies. Like Harry Potter. We don't even have Peeves. Like, what the freaking frackers? Why do you not have Peeves? I feel like Peeves was really important. Or it wins and Hermione is trapped as one of the hand. It's a heart-wrenching masterpiece. Oh my goodness. I would want to read that. Harry's the book and you can borrow from the library as a digital. Ooh. Okay. Book library has a glitch and lets anyone get a library card. They have the same streaming services. It doesn't require you to verify your account once a year online. That's exciting. That is exciting. Okay, Jay, I want you can tax post it and post it in the Discord. Post it in the Discord. Also, there's a book section in my Discord. As long as you okay, hold on. I'm going to give you guys the Discord. As long as you guys make it so that you can see all of the chats, you just got to go into the settings. I have a book section in my Discord. So, you guys should send me books to read. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Like but make sure you're 16 plus, obviously. But I feel like most of us are 16 plus. That rule for the 16 plus was mostly a rule for my YouTube crew. Because I was attracting a lot of youngins for YouTube. And they were quite... Sometimes they can be quite annoying. I think like... And then I think sometimes just like... Certain times of the day I feel are more annoying. I feel like a lot more youngins are not on like Twitch right now. Which makes it so that I don't have to deal with like all of the crap that I've dealt with on YouTube with especially freaking kids who spoil games for me. And just like, can you not be like that, please? But also, thank you. I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate you. But that's also why I don't like to talk a lot about like Handmaiden's Tale. I want to sit there. I want to talk about every freaking part of the Handmaiden's Tale right now. But I don't know if everyone's seen all the seasons. I don't want to be a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it for people. But Oh my gosh, if I could just sit there and just talk about Handmaid's Tale all day, I would do it. 100% I would do it. You have no idea. Do you like books with spice? I'm in a book club that reads mainly spice. I've never read any, like, I think I talked about it the other, I've never read any, like spicy books before. But I am open to it. I've just never done it before. I was gonna say, like, I don't know where to get spicy books. And I also don't have a lot of money for books. There's a certain books that I really want. I want the, Hunger Games came out with like 2 books. The movie, the last Hunger Games movie that came out, the Ballad of Snakes and Birds. I can't remember what it's called. I always forget the title. I want to read that book more than I want to read anything. I want to read it so badly, but I just don't have the money for the book right now. Because, again, I'm trying to save money to, like, you know, be a good mom and buy stuff that the baby needs. But, your game crashed. No! What the freaking frackers, Palia? You said you fixed the game crashing, and then all of us keep crashing. You guys know I don't crash. Oh, the Ballad of Songbird and Snake. That's the one I want to read. And then the Sun Rising one they just came out with. I want to read the snake one first. But I want... Oh my gosh, I want it so freaking badly. I want it so freaking badly. You have no idea. But, again, I'm just kind of waiting. Okay, hold on. I can put down a honey lure. Honey lure. I helped. Okay. I just don't want everyone to use your honey lures. And I don't know if all of us are boos in my stream or not, so I'm trying to be helpful. Someone got blessed with both. I love it. And then the reason that I haven't bought a book yet is because I have been for the past like 4 years reading the Harry Potter series, and your boo is just obsessed with reading. I want to finish books. That's my biggest thing, is I want to finish a book before I start a new one. It's taking me forever and a year to finish reading it. And I thought, oh, whenever I go into the doctor's office for my ultrasounds, I'll just read Harry Potter until I finish it. You know what happens? I go in for my ultrasounds early in the morning and I'm freaking tired, so I just fall asleep in the office until they call my name. So I never finish reading my book, and I never have time to just sit there and read because I'm always editing or something, or taking naps because I'm always freaking tired. Because making a person is exhausting once you hit 3rd trimester. You get tired again all the time, like you were in 1st trimester. Not as bad, but still not fun. So that's my whole thing. I love metallic songs, so I'm sure the book would be just as good. Yes. Spicy doesn't mind violence. You guys should try For Whom the Bells Toll. Ooh, okay, I gotta repair. Okay, don't even worry about it, boo. Don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna be here. I'm just here. I'm here. Okay, I need to, like, hit stuff. You want to get a couple extra library cards? I can send you a message to get some info and cheat, and you can get a couple of Washington library cards. I wonder. I technically have had a library card. I wonder if they expire. I was going to say, I've had a library card, and I wonder if I can still use it for the library in my hometown. I just got a new book yesterday called The Spell Shop. Oh, Cap was on. I love it when you guys are like, I didn't mean to yell. I'm like, I love that you yelled. I just got to finish Harry Potter, man. I refuse to buy a new book until I finish Harry Potter. Because I'm like, I spent money on the whole Harry Potter series. I'm on the 7th book. It's not like I'm that far away. I'm literally less than 1,000 pages now. But I just keep not having time to read it. And I keep thinking, I'll read it at this time, but then I never do because, again, the ultrasounds, we go super early in the morning because we know that she moves around in the morning, and we want to make sure that we get her moving and she's not sleeping because it makes it for an easier 3D ultrasound picture of her face. But the only time we can go is super early in the morning, and I get no sleep the night before because I'm so stressed that, like, something's gonna go wrong with the baby or something. I don't know, and you can 100% use the card still. I still use my Delaware library card. I wonder if I can find it. I wonder if I can find it. Like, that's the thing, is I'm gonna have to know how I signed up for it. Unless it's just by my name. And if it's just by my name, then I can easily find it because I know my name. I know my name. So I bet you anything I could find me if it goes off of my name. I'm really good at spelling my name. It was funny because today, by the way, I wasn't late for church today, guys. Are you proud of me? You sure? Yes, I'm very sure. I'm positive. I'm positive my name is something I'm I know really well. I was not late to church today, so I think I told you guys last week that I was like, last week I had to take the bus, okay? I had to take the bus, and when I took the bus, I didn't realize how much time I was gonna need to get to church, and so I ended up being like freaking 30-40 minutes late for church service, which I felt really, really bad about, because I don't like going late. I'd rather not go at all if I know I'm gonna be late, because I don't want to be rude. And so I freaking, okay, let me put down another honey lure. I'll put it like here. Too close? Where is not too close? I guess I'll put it over here. How about here? Hop. That's my last honey lure. Just to give us like a better chance. Give us a better chance at life. But this is my last one. So we can still hunt here if other people have honey lures. I used up all of the ones I had, and now I'm gonna have to mine for more. Because I don't have any more points to just like grab honey lures, unfortunately. But what was I saying? Oh, so I was really late last week, so I was like, okay, the service starts at 11:30, right? So I thought that going on the bus at 11 would be fine, but the buses don't come at 11, and that's why I was so late, because I didn't even get on the bus until 11:20, and it takes me like 20 minutes to get there, which was stupid, because it takes the same amount of time to walk to my church as it does to take the bus, but I can't freaking walk because I'm pregnant, and I'm bad at walking and doing stuff, and especially it's uphill, and I can't. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be better today. Today, I was like, I'm going to leave the house around like 10:30, but I'm going to constantly keep an eye on the bus schedule, because I have apps that can like show me what buses are, like what time the buses are coming and everything. And like, I'm going to keep a close eye on it. So I ended up leaving my house at like 10:20, I think. And I got on the bus, and I got there before 11. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. I got there before freaking 11 o'clock. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm here like super, super early. But it worked out because I got there really early. And then I was able to get on a bus right when I got outside. I only had to wait like 3 minutes. And everything was like so perfect with the buses today. Which is nice because I had a really rough morning. I got like freaking no sleep. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because freaking 7! He was so loud. And my husband. Actually, it's both 7 and my husband. I blame both of them entirely for the lack of sleep and the headache I currently have right now. And it was because those two last night I couldn't fall asleep. I was kind of awake because I had taken a nap earlier. So it took me until about 2 o'clock until I felt tired and I stopped looking at my phone to go to sleep. All right. And then when I stopped looking at my phone to go to sleep, it was like 2 o'clock. I fell asleep, and then I think at one point I woke, something woke me up last night that wasn't my husband. There was one time I woke up on my own. But then I had like, oh, crap, I hate it when the freaking snowball. I had just fallen asleep, and then my husband starts snoring louder than a freaking, I don't know. He was snoring louder than a freaking concert. And it was so, and I was so upset because I had just fallen asleep too. And so what do I do whenever he's snoring? I don't punch him, even though I want to. I smack him in the face with my penguin stuffed animal. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're snoring, boo. And he's like, okay, if I do it again, I'll go to the living room. I'm like, okay. Just fell asleep. 4 o'clock in the morning. Guess who starts snoring again? He goes into the living room. Guess who doesn't like that he went into the living room? Because it was change. And I guess all of my animals don't like change. So 7 gets up and starts crying because he's like, why is father not in the room with us? And so he starts crying, and he won't stop crying, and it takes him a while to stop crying. So I'm tired. It's like, by the time I think I actually was able to try to fall asleep, it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. So, like, on and off until 6, and then I finally fell asleep. And then at 7, 7 woke up. Funny that 7 woke up, and then he was crying until 8. My alarm was set for 8:50 because I needed to go walk the dog. And I needed to, like, you know, get ready to go on the bus, go to church and everything. But I also needed to walk the dog before going to church. And I was planning to walk the dog at 9. But for some reason, like, even though I got no sleep, I was, like, super freaking awake. And I went and walked the dog. And I walked the dog earlier than I planned to walk the dog. So I gave him, like, almost an hour walk this morning. Because I'm like, he was really stressed yesterday. And he doesn't like his new medicine. And I just needed to make him happy. So I gave him a really long walk because I love my baby boy, and did the whole church thing and all of that. And then I'm just so exhausted. So I came home from church, and I ate food, and then I took a nap. And then you want to know what happened during my nap? I had a freaking nightmare that woke me up, and, like, I think I only fell asleep for, like, maybe 2 hours, which I definitely needed more sleep. And so the nightmare was, I don't exactly remember what was happening. I do not have any more honey lures, Booze. I'm so sorry. I am out of honey lures, so I cannot provide for the family. My provision is gone. Oh, there's another honey lure. Look at this beautiful Boo. Thank you for whoever put down that honey lure. You are a magical bean. In second, I got more helping baby. Thank you. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. I used up all of mine. Focus food, guys. I had a dream. So, fun fact, my husband can't swim, even though he says he can. He can't. My husband cannot swim, and he has no knowledge on how to swim. And so we were doing something, a freaking tsunami came in, we got pulled in from the tsunami, and then I swim back, and then they're like, where's your husband? And I'm like, oh, he's probably swimming back, he'll be fine. And then I stood there for a moment, I'm like, wait a minute, you have 7? Oh, wait, you have 7 more? I brought 10? Oh my goodness, you have so many honey lures, you have way more than I do. And so I freak out because I'm like, oh my gosh, my husband can't swim. And I look out in the ocean, I'm like, oh no. And then I wake up in pure horror because I'm just like, my husband is not alive. He got taken away by the water because he can't swim. And yeah, so I woke up in a panic, had to message my husband, make sure he was still alive. And I just have had no luck at all with sleep today. Not a single bit of luck at all. It's okay, people catch all of the non-butterflies are keeping the RTVs from spawning. It seems a waste to use more lures right now. I was gonna say, it's mostly butterflies though. People are mostly hitting the butterflies. I've seen a couple of not butterflies, but I think they're honestly accidents. Are we supposed to leave them out? Am I not supposed to pick up the butterflies or anything? Are you not supposed to pick them up here? I don't know exactly how to do this properly. I'm just trying my best. But I don't think a lot of people are doing I'm not trying to hit them. Is the same 2 people non-part of the group here? Oh. Well, I mean, there's still a chance. There's still a chance that we're gonna get them. Am I supposed to not be picking them up, by the way? Or is it okay that I'm picking them up? Is that okay? I don't know if that affects anything. I won't pick them up if that's what we're not supposed to do. But I also know I think I might have accidentally hit a grasshopper or 2. Forgot my mom. We did this yesterday and had around 40 spawn. Oh, you can pick them up. Okay. Oh my gosh, 40 of them, Boo? That's insane. That is crazy. I have not seen that many. I just got ready to go to breakfast before confirming we're doing breakfast. Turned out my sister forgot about our weekly breakfast. Wait, what? Yeah, everyone got a plushie? Oh, that's amazing. I still have not gotten a plushie. But, okay. If anyone's here with us, if you're in the room with us now, make sure you're only hitting the butterflies, please, and thank you. Because apparently you can spawn 40 of these little frickers if you try hard. But everyone has to work together. I was gonna say, for the most part, we are working together. Hold on. Then let me try this. Let's please only hit the butterflies. It gives higher chances for RTBs. Okay. Only butterflies, folks. Only butterflies. I don't know if me saying it will help, but we were on Mesa News and we had the server spots taken to keep randos out. I don't have enough viewers for that. That's my problem. I wish I had enough viewers to be able to keep out randos, but I don't. But enjoy your breakfast, Boo, by the way. Enjoy your breakfast. I noticed official Palia Discord that they scout for RTBs before placing the lures. Interesting. We'll get you there. We'll get me there sometime. My rambling about my dreams and my stories will eventually get me famous, right? I'll eventually get that partner, and we'll have so many people that will be like crazy. Okay, I need all of these to stop like making all of the sounds that it's making. Oh my goodness. There are so many butterflies. Yeah, the rainbow tip butterflies. That's what the RTB is rainbow tip butterflies. It's just really long to write. You're welcome. Ask any question you want, Booze. Oh yeah, we don't have to put any more. It is market time, and the RTB time is over. Thank you guys for participating. We can do it again. After, yeah, they stopped spawning at 6. But that was a good effort, my Booze. That was a good effort. I wish that we had done better, but it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe we can take over a server one day, and it'll get better for everybody. I'm gonna go to my, ooh, I got a trophy. I'm gonna go to my home so I can sell. Boop. Okay. Thank you for the lures, everyone. Thank you as well, and thank you for letting us know about, like, we're gonna have to work really hard to find a way to get like a server for just everyone in the server to participate and only get the butterflies. I also heard the milkshake method works really well. I didn't know what the milkshake method was, but I learned it the other day. So I'm gonna ask that too. I actually have been playing for more than a year. LOL, should have known it meant the rainbow tip butterflies. Ask any questions, Booze. I do not mind. They can be noob questions. That's okay. I am happy to answer anyone's question. Okay, Booze? I'm here for your convenience. All right? Does it bring all the boys to the yard? It brings all the butterflies to the yard. So, and they're like, I'm going to give you a plushie. And then I'm like, damn right, you're going to give me a plushie. And then we all cry because we all got plushies. And then we go, nah, 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 nah. Okay, what's the milkshake method? The milkshake method, Say Less told me this the other day. So the milkshake method is when you go and find a rainbow tip butterfly in the wild, okay? And you do not hit it. You let it live its best life in the wild and don't touch it, don't go near it, don't make it scared or anything. And then near where the butterfly is, you go and place lures down. And then apparently it spawns more rainbow tip butterflies to have one in the server. That's what I was told. But you've got to make sure that you don't spook it. You got to make it really happy and really comfy and live its best life. So that's the milkshake method that I've been told. So if anyone was wondering. Yeah, that's what we did yesterday. Oh, it's good to wear a smoke candle. I have a smoke candle. I think. Hold on. I thought I had a smoke candle. Do I not? I thought I had one. Hold on. And the buzzy jar. Does the buzzy jar help? Does it actually help to make it spawn? Now it's stuck in my head, guys. Thanks. La 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 la. I gotta make more honey lures. That's what I gotta do. Okay, okay, okay. Let me. Harvest! Yes! Okay. Okay, 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 okay. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. I got apples. I can make another honey lure. Buzzy jars to track rare. It tracks them, but does it attract them? It doesn't help to make spawns, but it shows them on your compass. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you know when they're nearby. My milkshake brings all the bugs to the yard, and they're like, all my honey lures, and I'm like, see my honey lures, you can eat one, but I have to charge. La 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 la. I am obsessed with this song, apparently. Okay, I have apples. I have apples. I have apples, guys. I have apples. Honey lure. No, honey lure. No, wait, no, I have those. I have those. They're just in the, they're in here. Hold on. No, but among all the blue butterflies, it's nice to have. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And I have gold. Don't I have gold? Please tell me I have gold. I thought I had gold. Don't tell me I don't have gold. I have gold. No. No. And frackers, I don't have gold. Okay. So, no, hold on. If you forget, you can trade honey skill coins for honey lures. I used all of mine already, though. So, I have to get gold now. The bug hunting meta is only efficient if you take over the entire server. Maybe we should, like, plan out, like, a couple of us who have, like, bigger communities. Like, I don't have a big community, but if we plan for, like, other streamers to, like, come together, and then we can take over a server together, because I'm too small to take over a server. But if we get together with others and we can take over a server together, and then we'll take over. We need 25 people. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna schedule this and hope the baby does not come early. I'm going in the Discord. I'm going to need people to, I'm going to make an event, okay? I'm going to make an event. That 25 is not a lot. We could take over with 25. We're going to make an event to take over a server together. And I need everyone to stock up on your honey lures. What day should we do this? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Wait, not me being an old lady pulling out my calendar. Next weekend we're doing the house tours. So we can either do it the 19th or the 26th weekend. Saturday or Sunday. Okay, we can all do this. Okay, I'm gonna put something in the announcements in Discord, and we're gonna pick a Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of options, and then whichever one gets voted up, then I'm gonna make the event, and I need everyone to RSVP in the event so that we can get 25 people. We need 24 because I'm a person. So I'm really excited about this, guys. Can we do this? Do you think we could do this? Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. This is something we could do. And so I won't bug hunt until we do that day. And so it'll give all of us time to get like 1.5 million lures. I haven't got mine either. I'm down. Okay. The passion, more footwork, guys. Are we not gonna bug hunt now? I don't have any more lures. And I actually am going, well, I could stay on for about 30 more minutes. I don't have any more lures, booze. If you guys have lures, I don't mind going and luring with you guys. You got 20? Okay, well, we can, if you want to keep going, we can totally keep going. I want to go. I love you, boo. I love you. I want to go to the Maji Market. I'm going to run to the Maji Market. I'll be back. I got a lot of supplies to use for hunting, so we got this. Okay. You can buy jars and lures. And I use all of my coins. I've used them all. That's the thing. With your skills, your skill medals, by the way. I used all of mine to get the honey. So that's my problem. I have a problem, and whenever I have enough to get a honey lure, I go and buy a honey lure. So like right before right before we did this, I went and bought like 3 honey lures from the kid. So, but if we do this, I won't until then. Well, it'll give us time to go mining for gold, so we can all mine for gold together, and then we can all make honey lures, and then we can all get ready, and we can spend 3 whole hours taking over. How do you take over a server? How do you make sure like people get out of the server? How long does it take to take over a server? I've never done it before. I never used bits before, but I felt planning the bug catching part deserves hype. It does. It does. It really does. I appreciate you, Boo. I appreciate it. Watch names in server. Oh, so you just kind of have to wait for everyone to leave, and we just all have to stay. Is basically right. Have people follow you to the server. Okay. Okay, we could do this. I think we could do this. 25. Is it really only 25 in a server? We hop one by one. I'm very confident if it's only 25, we could take over a server. There are 25 of us crazy people in this server, like in this addiction. Our server hop around. We could do it. Papa Chappa. Oh no. We could do it. We could so do it. I believe in us. I believe in the power of us. I'm very confident that we could take over a server. There's enough of us that are crazily addicted to this game. No way we're not going to take it down. We've had times where people couldn't come in because the server was full. So, and down, but I think the server allows up to 27 and 30. Okay, someone Google it. Someone Google how many people we need. Someone Google. We should prioritize people with honey lures first. I don't know. How do I prioritize? How do I not make people follow me? I hate when people walk around. Don't walk in my way. You're in my way! I'm sorry, Storm, if I'm in your way. I have a dude who's in my way. Stop walking around. Stop walking. Stay stationary. Oh my gosh. Max should be 30 for sure. Okay. And we'll have like extras just in case. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so exciting. It's 30 max a server, but it locks at a certain number from what Mace was saying yesterday. What do you mean it locks? How does it lock? Oh my gosh, guys, teach me your ways. Teach me your server taking over ways. What does lock mean? Does it not let people in after a certain number? I don't understand. I'm so curious about doing this now. Yes. Oh, okay. So like 30 is the max, but it might lock out before 30. When new people try to join, they aren't if they aren't in a party. Okay, so we definitely got to make sure we party hardy. Got it. So party, hope that we don't crash, and specifically me, because gosh darn. I have no idea how to. Sorry, I just stay out of this one unless I get lures before the party. Maybe we can ask nicely in the Discord for people who have lures first. Yeah, it's like 25. I just looked it up. Okay, so like technically we can have 30, but if you're not in a party, then it caps at 25. That makes sense. We got this. We got this. It's not going to be only people with honey lures who can come in. We'll make it fair. Don't worry. You know I'm not going to like make it so that people can't come in. Hold on. I'm going to be a sexy chappa. Give me a second. We got this. We got this. I don't even know if we'll have 25 people who will RSVP to it. We should ask Allie to come back. We should ask Allie to come back to Palia for this specifically. We are so sexy. Look how sexy we are. Oh my gosh. These chappas have no idea. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy. And it's literally only stuffy when I do a stream, which is ridiculous. It's very annoying. Yes, a lot in the community get plenty of supplies and funds for... Yeah. So, where's my favorite thing? Excuse me, Mix It Up Bot. Where's my favorite thing? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where's my favorite thing in Mix It Up? That's weird. I don't know why it didn't work. Hold on. This is my favorite thing. Play.
This right
there
here
we go.
Is my favorite thing ever.
I don't know why it didn't work.
Forever. I think about this every day.
I think about this all night long. I stay awake,
not sleeping because I'm thinking about this.
That was weird. Okay, that took me forever to get back into this. I always have at least 40 lures, but I can get up to 70. How do you get so many lures, Boo? Have you dusted the knickknacks lately? The things in my background? No. I just love the Chappa Center sexy pose. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, okay? It's amazing. Don't even worry about it. Wait. Is this person talking to us? I don't know. I think I'm getting tired, guys. Just make them and mine like crazy. Okay. So, this week, if you see me online randomly this week, specifically morning time for me, because I'll probably play morning into the afternoon, my time. And if you guys want to mine for gold, I got you, Boos. Okay? I'm going to be doing that. You can join my party and we can do it together. Make more lures today. I bought a lot of gold bars from Hodari. I need to buy more, but I need to... Okay, this just shows you how little I have really been trying in this game, okay? Mining is only 12. I have a lot to go. Okay? The only thing that's at a higher level now is for cooking parties and for bug hunting. Everything else I'm really bad at. So... I need to work on getting more points and everything from all of the dudes. Yeah, most definitely I'll keep a lookout as well. I will work so hard, Booze, to make so many lures to take over a server so that we can do this. I have a handful of gold, but I need to work on gardening so I can get the apples. Carrots! Carrots! Just plant a crap ton of carrots. They are harvested so quickly. Like, they don't stay for very long at all. Like, you don't have to, like, IRL time doesn't take very long at all. And if you just, that's how I got to level 10 to get the apples, was by planting 1.5 million carrots. So, anything new at the Maji Market? Unfortunately, no. Maji Market's the same, but I really want to get I want to finish my stamp cards, so that's why I'm going to Maji Market. Plus, what am I gonna do when we can't do the butterflies? We can't get butterflies right now, so might as well just get your Maji Market stuff and Chappa hunting, chasing. I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it's hitting me. I think I'm tired. Maybe after Maji Market, I think I might be calling it for today's stream. Just because I suddenly got hit with a wave of exhaustion, so I might be doing that. I wish they had cherry blossom trees for sale or something. I need cherry blossom energy. Yes, you should see the cherry blossoms in my neighborhood. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, my whole neighborhood. I have never lived in a neighborhood with so many freaking cherry blossoms before. And there's like a lake with a bunch of cherry blossoms near my house, and they're so gorgeous. They're so pretty. Get as much sleep as you can. I would push myself if I wasn't pregnant, but I'm pregnant, so. What's the stamp card? It's my first Maji Market. After the Chappa chase, I'll show you. I'll show you, Boo. Okay? Give me a hot minute. Yours are bloomed already? Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say they've been bloomed for like a week now. They're falling. They're actually falling now. So, it's really cute because when I walk past like the high school and stuff, the kids are all like taking pictures with the cherry blossom trees that are in the high school. And there's just like a crap ton of cherry blossom trees all over my neighborhood. If I can find a way to take pictures without doxing myself, I will, and I will send them to you. I'll post them somewhere in the chat. Somewhere in Discord, I mean. It's in the front of my apartment, but they're slowly getting there. I live in Gwangju, and it is very, very warm in Gwangju. It's much warmer than in other parts of the country. So, hi. Wow, that person just walked right past you. A couple of teens shook a cherry tree outside library yesterday so that it would rain cherry blossoms. Oh, that's so cute. You know, it comes to a certain point where, like, the cherry blossoms, I'm sorry, Storm. Where the cherry blossoms, like, the wind blows and it just, like, carries them away. And then there's, like, there's a mountainside next to my house that has gorgeous, like, just so many cherry blossoms that are just, like, naturally out there. They weren't, like, planted on purpose. And it's so pretty. I think, it's the place where I got bit by the dog a couple years back. And so I get scared to walk on the mountainside alone. So I think tomorrow my mother-in-law and I are going to go walk on the mountainside with the dog. We're going to go take him for a walk so we can go take pictures. I literally told my mother-in-law, like, I just really want to take pictures of Gyower with the cherry blossoms because he would look so cute. You can shake the cherry blossom trees. Isn't it in Japan you can't do that? I don't live in Japan, so I have no idea. I don't know if it's, no, you can shake I don't think there's any laws against it, but, like, people don't, you don't need to. They're so big, though. They're not, like, little. They're really big. So, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, boo. The cherry blossoms are, like, really, really big. So, I want this. Saving for this. So, like, even shaking it, it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, the tree is just so massive that it's just better to just let them fall naturally. But they're starting to fall off the trees now, so we won't have them for much longer. Unfortunately. So, oh, we do have an ad coming. I guess I'll play for a little bit until the ad's done. And then we'll say our goodbyes. And I'll go get some sleep because your girl is freaking tired. But, no, the cherry blossoms in Korea, I always assumed cherry blossom trees were, like, this vibrant pink. And so there's apparently different, like, types of cherry blossoms. So the ones that I have in, like, my neighborhood are, like, the whitish. They're very white, but they have, like, a hint of pink. Especially when they fall, they turn very pink. But, yeah, we've had cherry blossoms, like, they started, they started blooming, like, maybe about a week or two ago. And now they're in full bloom right now, but they'll probably, next week, they'll probably mostly be gone. I don't expect them to last much longer, because they usually don't. They don't, like, the thing is, cherry blossoms, they're so pretty, but they do not last. And if you get one rainstorm, they're gone. Last year, all completely gone because they just started blooming, and then they just, like, got destroyed by one storm, and, like, if you didn't get those pictures before the storm, you weren't going to get pictures. A tree is still small at most. It's 13 years old. We have the white ones at my current library. The old one had the pink blossoms. That's so pretty. I grew up with blossom trees in my garden. I love the time of year where the path is covered in pink. Yes. Yes, it sounds magical. It is. So magical. Hi, Anna. Welcome on in, boo. All right, I'm gonna do, like, last minute things to make sure all of my apples are appling so that I can start getting ready. And I think tonight, if I remember before I shut down my computer, I will set a poll in the announcements after stream to figure out what day we want to take over a server. Okay, folks, we're gonna take over a server. I'm confident we can take over the server. We're gonna pick the day to do it together in the announcements, and then whatever day we pick, I will make an event for it so we can all see the event and we can all sign up for it. You missed your grandma's cherry willow hybrid? Ooh, that sounds amazing. Oh, you know what? I actually think that my university used to have one where it was cherry blossoms, but it looked like they fell down like a willow tree. The only scary thing that no one tells you about the cherry blossoms is the amount of freaking bees that cover those trees. They're so scary. I just want everyone to know how scary it is when you're allergic to bees and there's like a million of them just chilling around like this place where you're trying to take a picture. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, hi, Boo. Do I have the blue outfit saved? I don't. Dang. But I have the lavender. That's close. That's close to what you have. Are you... are you watering everything? Oh, I was literally like, F all of the other plants. I just want my apples. I guess I can help. I guess I can help. I shouldn't make you do this by yourself. I'll help. I was like, I don't even care about anything. I just want apples for honey lures. Although, if you guys need gold bars too, remember that your drops that you're earning by watching Palia on Twitch, gold bars are in the drops. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. All right, Booze. I think we are going to do one last sexy dance. Come on over here. Come on over here. We'll do it in front of the house. We'll do one sexy dance right here amongst these flowers. It's going to be beautiful and sexy. I'm going to do one last sexy dance. And then I'm going to call it for today's stream. Look how beautiful. Look at us. Oh, wait. You changed your outfit? Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, I want to fit your theme. I want to fit your theme. Okay. All right. Sexy dance time. The last sexy dance. There we go. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful moment. I don't know if you guys realize how beautiful this moment is. It is beautiful. This, again, worth every freaking penny that I spent on that dance. Every freaking penny. I think I used this at least like 10 times a stream. 10 times a stream. Look how beautiful. I think I need a picture of this. I think I actually need a picture. Hold on. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful we are. Oh my gosh. How do I get this to angle? Oh, I want it to angle. How about like right here? Bam! That is a beautiful picture. We're saving that. We are absolutely 100% saving that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I took another one. Okay. All right, Booze. I'm going to maybe glitch out of the game and switch over here. So, I'm going to give you like 2 seconds. Boo. I'm going to give you 2 seconds to run off of my plot before I boot you. I don't want to boot you. Okay, I'm watching her run off my plot. I'm watching her run off my plot back to the board. She's at the board. She's at the board. She's gone. Okay. Exiting out of the game. So, remember, we're going to try... I didn't realize how easy it could be to take over a server, but we're going to try to take over a server this month, okay? Because we got to do it before the baby comes, okay? That's the big thing, is we need to do it before the baby comes, because that's going to be like my last chance to like really be all in it for a couple of months, because she's going to be like feeding every 2 hours. So we got to do this before next month. It has to be this month. We're going to take over a server. If you guys are in the Discord, this is the first link I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of other links, but the Discord one, that one, please join the Discord if you want to try to be a part of the server overtake, okay? I'm going to let you guys vote on what day we're going to do it. I'm going to put it in the announcements, okay? You look at the announcements. I do not at everybody because I don't want to be an annoying boo. So I at notifications. If you have the notification thing on, it'll notify you. So let's take over a server, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My nose. I can't. So, I was gonna say, is there anything else I need to announce? I will be live tomorrow playing Project Zomboid. It is on my YouTube channel, which you have a link there for my YouTube channel. So, I will be playing Project Zomboid tomorrow. We'll be starting at the 10 o'clock time. You can see it. You can see it on YouTube. I schedule all of the live streams. I will be putting out a schedule out tomorrow. I forgot about the schedule today. I'm sorry. I'll be doing a schedule tomorrow. Wait, you're announcing it on your Discord? Yeah, we're going to do everything on the Discord. If you don't mind hopping over the Discord if you go on to my TikTok, on my TikTok page, there is a linked tree or something, and my Discord should be on there. And you should be able to easily join the Discord as well. Just because I there's no like place to bring everyone together other than my Discord channel or my live streams. So everything will be announced on the Discord. That's just the easiest way for me to talk to you guys. So yeah, someone gets it. I love you guys. Bye, 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 bye. You know, it's gonna be May. Anyways, sorry guys. So the ads should be ending. Oh, that's what I was waiting for. The ads to end so I could talk to you guys because not everyone is here. Okay, welcome back from the ads, folks. I was saying, let me say it one more time because I forgot that you guys were in ads. So your boo is going to be posting everything in the Discord in the announcements section. I do not at everybody in the Discord because I don't want to be annoying. So if you have the notification thing on, you can see the notification thing. But I'll be posting the dates that we could possibly do it, and you guys can vote on what day that you guys want to take over the server. And then after we do that, I'll make an event, and then you guys can like RSVP to the event so that we can take over a server sometime this month. You gotta do it this month before Baby comes, because once Baby's here, she's gonna demand my attention every 2 hours for at least a couple of months. So we gotta do this. We gotta do this when the time is ripe, and the time is before Baby comes. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys so very much. Let me see who we can raid out to. Give me a second. My nose. Okay, we gotta raid out to someone who's playing Palia so you guys can continue to earn your drops, because we love drops in this house. There are a lot of people on my list that are online right now. You know who we could? Who could we raid out to? We could, you know, we haven't raided out. We raid out to her all the time. Bye boo, have a rest. I'll be voting for Sunday because I have less time on Saturday. That's okay, that's okay. We're gonna raid out to Mimi just because I love Mimi and she's a wonderful boo. So, I agree, Tex. So how I'm gonna do it really quickly. How I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put the dates for the 19th, the 20th, the 26th, and the 27th. So there'll be 4 dates for you guys to pick from when it comes to what day we want to do. So like if you guys think we can do it right after, because next week we have to do house tours. We always do house tours. So after house tours, Dear Mimi, yeah, I'm gonna raid out to Dear Mimi. We do house tours and then either the 19th, 20th, 26th, or 27th. Not a Friday, because I know Fridays are harder for people. So that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, I gotta go, folks. My nose is like super freaking stuffy and I can't handle it anymore. So if you are a subscriber, this is your raid message. If you are a follower, this is your raid message. I appreciate everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate all the follows, all the biddies, all of the lurks, all of my subbies, and especially the beekeepers, the mods to keep the world go round. I appreciate everyone who was a part of the stream today. Thank you guys for using your honey lures, and let's go ahead and stock up honey lures so that we can take over a server, because apparently it's easier than I thought, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I have faith in us, and maybe we can like, we should try to plan it out with Laura too if she has time. Oh, it'd be perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna figure things out. I appreciate every single last one of you guys. I hope that you all have a wonderful night, evening, day, morning, wherever you are. I hope it is fantastic. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. For Palia, it'll be Friday for my actual next live stream tomorrow on YouTube. All right. I love you, folks. Have a wonderful time zone. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.